We are what we are. Whoops.
I like that. No, here we are. Broken, it's worlds, it's back again from might have recovered from what deathly illness it afflicted with. Hopefully. Maybe.
One can still dream.
Who remembers what went on last time?
How could we forget?
Wants to give a little recap.
Our ships passed in the night,
Yeah.
and then we met up again. Hilda had a thing where she met a guy she hated, and he hated her, and he had a very good voice.
Yeah.
And Hilda was like, "Fuck this guy! I hate him. I'm going to rob him blind." Where's Blair when you need her to do a distracting murder?
Yeah.
And there was this evil sword thing, but that's not important. And
very important.
And then Ironstar ruined the rickshaw, which is definitely disturbing the peace. And then he was like, "I'm going to kill yous too." And Indigo went, "It was nothing to do with me." He was like, "All right, I'm going to kill the yous, Blair." And then we explained there was an evil sword murdering people. And then we got attacked by a lynch mob. And then Blair went, "It's okay. They can just beat me up a bit instead of Ironstar." And then she realized they wanted to kill her. Too late.
To expand on the evil sword thing, there was an evil sword that was inhabiting people, and we fought that, and Blair and all her intelligence thought, if I just use my magical power, it will blow up the sword. She used their magical power. She ruined all of these people's
That's
no.
lives. What happened was you were mind controlled, so you couldn't tell friend from foe. And your hands
that as
hurt.
well.
Your hands hurt, and you thought Indigo was going to beat you up. And then he tried to beat you up because you were going to yell. And then
I
you
yelled.
And then Ironstar was very cross about the terrorism.
Yeah.
Look, it wasn't.
Why wouldn't
terrorism.
I be? Come on.
It wasn't terrorism because I wasn't trying to spread terror.
Oh,
Just
okay.
happened.
Yeah, okay. It was just an unfortunate side effect.
It was just an attack on other people.
It's not
Oh.
a terror attack, just a regular attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So?
And oh yeah, and Blair also, like Hilda also had got off away from the murder mob.
Yeah.
And Blair
Yeah,
went,
I was
please don't hurt my number one best friend, that one over there. Who's definitely part of my crew. And my accomplice in all things.
Thanks.
To be fair, she then got you out of it by valiantly sacrificing herself to the lynch mob.
Which her reaction was, "Oh no, I fucked up."
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't think they wanted to murder me. I thought they just wanted to beat me up a bit.
Yeah.
the stern talking to.
So, Blair gets dragged down into a mob of people.
Mm-hmm.
So, Hilda, Ironstar, and Indigo, the three of you seeing this,
Sit down and grab some popcorn.
Yeah.
No.
Now
Oh,
it's
man.
time for another terror attack, I suppose.
Yeah, Lawman, we should probably help.
My laser. I mean,
Or, you know. Well.
to save Blair. So I mean, and I'm broken the law too to save Blair. So why not again? Because I am utterly convinced that in the long run it will bring balance.
very, very long run.
Yeah, like maybe like the calm will be that I've killed everyone in defense of Blair, so then it will finally be calm.
Yeah, there will be no peace to there will only be peace, nothing to disturb it.
Yeah.
The long term is after Blair's death, then Cam.
Yeah.
comes.
Ironstar gradually becomes a more radical angel. Or less radical. I'm not really sure with those guys.
I don't know.
How about we just veto the giving yourself up bit?
Oh,
You're gonna spin the wheel and laugh at God?
Yeah.
Oh, but
shit!
we were gonna have our first big fight.
Time.
No, I mean,
It
it
is
can still
time.
backfire totally, so...
Yeah, where we'll all be
Which
giving up
means
to the
it
mob.
is time. It is time.
When you grasp
I
the
rolled
flame
the
immortal
mind.
with your terrible will, roll plus mind. Of 10 plus, you
Yes.
can completely erase the effects of something that just happened as if you had turned back time itself a few moments. Damage, someone escaping your grasp, a mistake or misstep, even death. However, there are always minor unforeseen consequences. You turn things back slightly too far, or the result is slightly warped in some way. Right?
On a
So-
7 of 9, the consequences is minor. Is major instead of minor.
Yeah.
And on a miss, they're even worse. So watch me miss.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Whee!
Times.
Oh,
Time
no!
slows.
Oh.
Time stops.
Whoops.
It's funny when you laughed at God and God punched you.
Is this where we cut to you three all tied up in a tree with ropes around your neck and some guys having real difficulty doing that to me? Like that's the scenario we've ended up in.
So,
Did
so
we explain to people why this is a bad thing?
well,
He
Well.
fucked it, so it's bad.
It's
so yeah, on a miss,
catastrophic.
these consequences are even worse. So you turn back time. That does happen. That is not
Yep.
in dispute.
The time
So-
is back turned.
Yeah. So what does that look like? What does it look like when Hilda turns back time?
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about how it, and you have the metaphorical wheel sort of going in one direction,
Yeah.
and then you cut to these snaking tendrils that slam into the side of it, and it forcefully just pulls it back.
Ah.
You can even have something something less dramatic, where it just kind of envelops a part.
No, I think that's good. Like, I think so. The first thing that happens is that time reverses, but like with a physical force to it. Like, blah, you're dragged back out of the crowd, up onto the crowd is physically pulled back from you. You know, getting thrown to the ground, and then things get weird as things are torn up in different ways. Like the cobblestones in the street start getting torn up, and the debris from all around the square flies up into the air and starts flying back to where it used to be. Before Blair blew everything up.
Oh.
So there's a big reverse explosion of dust and cobblestone and building material crashing past you all, throwing you every which way. And let's see.
Are we aware of the times being... Or is it just Hilda?
Vaguely, this is happening, and you're probably not gonna remember most of it afterwards, right? It's gonna be very muddled. And so, what happens here?
Are we all together still?
Definitely not. I think, Blair, you find yourself in a dark room, question mark? It's difficult to tell because it's dark. Hilda and Ironstar.
Yeah.
You're both back in the building of what's his face?
Oh, okay.
Lothar.
Yeah.
And Indigo, you're sitting in the rickshaw Going somewhere? You're not sure where?
And there's no Blair here?
No, Blair.
What the?
Yeah. You're going down a street.
Yeah.
It's rather pleasant, actually. There seems to be a market day going on. Like children
Yeah.
playing and
Is it loads of fly people?
some mixed in, but various other sorts.
I feel like there's something missing here. Like I have an urge to teach, but there's no one to listen. And the golem. I mean, I don't know that he can't speak. He hasn't spoken.
No, he's just running along.
Driver, where are we going?
He turns around and just, like rumbles with the earthy sound that pauses for a voice. And it's like, destination you paid for? The gate?
The gate?
Yes. I don't think we ever established the name of the gate.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's just the gate.
Like it's one of like a bunch of them, right? So it would have a name. I just don't know what it is.
We're going to a gate? I don't remember that being the original. It was going to the vigilante place.
Yeah,
right?
but you were gonna meet.
Yeah, but that was
gate.
at the gate. We
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's like, oh, okay. And just me? I just paid? But just...
Furrows his rocky brow. He says, Lady F, I think.
That does sound like something she'd do.
Returns to running.
But letting her leave doesn't sound like something I'd do. Must have had a very good reason.
Hilda and Iron Star.
Yeah?
You're standing in the corridor, looking out on like a balcony over the unblemished square below.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like, what is it that you wanted, Lothar? Because I don't remember.
Lothar's not there.
Oh damn!
But you turn around and you see coming in from both ends of the corridor, flymen wearing armor, holding swords, and they're running in and they're point at you and say, "There's the intruders."
Oh, did we? Oh.
How dare you insinuate that I have intruded somewhere?
Get him! And they run towards both of you from both ends of the corridor.
Oh. Oh. Well, yes, it's time to defend myself.
Iron
To
Star,
turn back time!
Iron Star, a memory comes to you of there was some crime that went on in this building, and you really wanted to get in to deal with it. What was that crime?
Damn. I was hunting someone. And what did he do? It was a terrorist. Or someone who was suspected of planning a terrorist attack.
Right. But the guards wouldn't let you in, and so you forced your way past them. But here they are, and they're about to catch you. What will you do?
Tell them with a booming voice that I am. I should. I have the authority to be here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you shout that. What? I have a right to be here.
Yeah, because I'm a lawman.
Okay. So in the name of the old law.
Yeah, basically.
Right. So roll to wield the old law.
Was that heat?
It is.
Yes. Yeah, it's roll plus heat.
Yes.
Just for reference, GM,
Yeah.
I'm going to be meditating on a question, so you've got to come up with an obscure allegorical way to answer it.
All right.
Heads up. If
Yeah, it's
nothing
heads
else.
up.
Thank you.
Is my armor recovered after the time back thing?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Alright, good.
Oh yeah, does that mean I get my shit back?
Hmm?
My lectures? Did I never give my lectures?
That's between rests, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think you've definitely delivered some lectures.
Yeah, I've definitely delivered some lectures to that lady.
There might have been different lectures.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm. So.
A 1 and a 2, seriously?
Damn it, we loaded up all the good dice today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, they rush in and like grab the both of you, grapple Ironstar to the ground.
Oh. If they want to grapple me to the ground, then they're gonna have to try really hard. I'm really big.
Yeah,
But
well,
I'm not.
they pull you both under, throwing themselves at you. No.
I
Insectile
thought these
limbs
were
going everywhere.
fly men, not bee men. This is ridiculous.
They're flying, man. They swarm around you like flies around shit.
Eat it, Hilda and Einstein.
Man.
And you both take 2 damage.
2 damage? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take the damage.
Rewind time again. Rewind time to before you rewound time last time. That definitely won't get weird.
Yeah.
And then suddenly we're stuck with 2 versions of either of us.
Yeah.
That's actually the worst timeline.
2 Blairs.
2 Blairs.
You're also both unable to move away from them. Because you're held
Ah.
down, of course. Counting as crippled until you're released.
No.
So, Hilda, they ignored Ironstar's orders. And I mean, you've let him like drag you along here, pursuing some criminal for some reason. So how are you gonna deal with this situation?
They're dead. They're fucking dead.
Okay, tell me about that.
Well, I'm gonna use the Dread Sorcery.
Okay. What do you do?
So how they were surrounding us? Is that it?
Yeah, well, surrounding you, like jumping on top of you, dragging you down to the ground, waving like batons and swords.
That's fine. I only need to. So with like as Hilda gets pulled by the like under, she frees with like one hand, which she opens the implement with.
Mm-hmm.
And she starts. Well, how did I expect that part? Like uttering several like words, sort of a rhyming sensation, to get the smoke to fully flow. I'm gonna do pyromancy. Fuck these guys.
All
They
right.
suck.
So smoky tendrils lash out.
Yeah,
Almost blind.
I'm gonna empower it. I can empower it, right?
Yeah, with a power die.
Yeah. Guess what I'm gonna do then?
So the mantra
It's
of Count the Greedy.
Yes, 5+. I get it. Otherwise, you get it.
Hmm?
I didn't
Oh,
get
look
it.
at that.
I never get it.
Oh, look at that. Break die for me.
Well, yeah. Anyway, I get the empowered roll.
So roll the thing.
9.
So a 9. And a 9 on the Dread Sorcery means you are
Means-
successful, but choose one. You're fully exposed to
Yeah.
harm, danger, or retribution.
I can't speak that particular
again.
art or take a -1 to ongoing tests. All these are so bad.
Hmm.
I want to use the gamma. How much damage can I take? I got like 2 stamina and I got 3 wounds. That's 5 total.
And you take him too.
Yeah. I do have Devouring Flame. but I don't know how it works. I do how it works. I don't know how you rule it.
When you fell at least one enemy with Pyromancy, you can draw on the Dissipating Soul to gain 2 stamina or heal 1 stamina. Cannot put you above your maximum. I mean, the Pyromancy is going to deal 3 area damage, right?
Yeah.
Which is definitely
3
going
area
to be
damage.
enough to kill at least some of these people.
The ruling last time was fiction first. If he just kills the guy,
Yeah.
gets the stamina back until that proves to be too strong, and then we'll change it to
Yeah.
like
basically.
per mechanical
Well,
entity.
I'm gonna use I'm gonna also use that to because I'm gonna, if that's the ruling, I'm gonna like I know I'm gonna get 2 stamina back,
Mhm.
and then I feel like I can fully expose myself to harm
Yeah.
by your retribution.
Yeah, and that makes sense. So you'll be 3 because they're. So you'll take 3 damage as they, they see you opening the book and start like
Yeah.
beating on you with various implements, and then they stop as just a crowd of guards are flown everywhere, like gooey fly blood spattering over walls and ceiling.
That's gonna be like 3 damage. That means I take 2 of the stamina and then 1 wound.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then down to 2 here. Like that. And then I get either 2 stamina or 1 wound back.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm gonna gain 2 stamina back. I think that's more valuable. Yeah.
So the 2 of you get up, look around you at the just moaning and curled up remains of the guards. And look down over the balcony. You see down on the square, like several of them have been thrown off down onto the square, and the final tendrils of smoke, waft out of existence, and they're sucked back into the book.
There's also a thing about empowering the role that you take like a different kind of something that happens with how you look, right?
Oh yeah, you're right actually. So,
yeah, so in this case, like the golden parts like become way more shiny, and all the hair turns the same like smoky substance.
Nice.
A nimbus of power appears on your character, your eyes glow, your voice resonates, or something similar. You decide what this looks like.
Did you say the power of anime?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
You should have done.
Yeah.
I mean, it's mostly powered by anime, let's be honest. Alright, Blair.
So I woke up in the dark room, right?
Yep.
I mean, I'm just gonna stand. Do I have my halo?
Yeah. Feel around for
Okay,
it.
good.
It's there.
I look around. Is it like pitch black or is it just
Pitch black.
pitch black? Okay, I'm gonna walk 5 feet forward.
Bonk into a wall.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Actually, you
Close
bonk into the roof also when you get up.
Oh God, what the fuck am I in?
They buried you alive.
I'm gonna like press around to see if I find an entrance, like a door. If I find like a door handle.
Feel a rough rock surface.
I
Square.
press
Square and cut.
square.
By
If you
human
have your traveler's gear, you have a torch and an oil lamp.
Oh yeah, do I have a childless skill? Let me check.
That's what you picked. Is your thing on your sheet.
Oh yeah, I've got traveler's gear. I take out my torch.
I mean, if you have it, I don't know.
Yeah.
I should have everything on me.
Yeah, and you do manage to like find your stuff and get out a torch
Okay.
and like I don't know, like matches or whatever you use to light it. So you light, and you're in a very small room. It's basically a closet made out of rock on every edge, every side, with no obvious entrance or exit.
Can I roll to see if I can find like a depression within the wall that I could push and it could open the doorway?
How are you going about finding that?
I'm sort of just like trying, like sort of pulling my hands across the wall, like I know the different parts, and trying to see if I feel for any like obvious thing I can push and open up an entrance.
Right. Roll plus mind. Try
Okay.
secrets.
Alright. That's a minus one. That's a 5.
Okay. You like feel around trying to find an opening, and as you're like leaning against the wall, it falls away, and you like tumble out into a room that's, from the darkness that your eyes have grown accustomed to, it's just like blindingly bright. You're dragged up onto your feet.
Huh.
You can feel like what seems to be the like chitinous feet of the flyman, like holding one arm and just like feels like a human on the other, dragging you up and forward and depositing you in a chair.
Hello? Huh?
You look around. You're in a like pretty normal looking, like normally furnished, like living room in a normal house.
Oh. This is a nice place. Where am I?
There's a couch, there's a nice chair, you know, there's a fireplace.
here.
There's nothing lit there though. You can see a doorway where you can see like the vague idea of a kitchen. Around you in the room are 4 people. There's 2 of the flymen and 2 people who look mostly like baseline human. One thing you notice is that they all kind of slumped, eyes downcast. They don't look at you.
Oh, fuck.
Do I remember what happened? Like the whole with Helda spinning the wheel and laughing at God?
No, you don't.
No. So
you remember you were traveling with Indigo. You had, you remember the fight, and after that things get blurry.
Where am I? Who are these people? Is there anyone else in this room with me?
There's no immediate response.
Okay, I stand up.
The 2 people standing next to you grab your shoulders and push you back into the chair.
I say, who are yous? Could you let me go, please?
No answer.
Okay. I'm gonna sort of launch myself forward out of the chair, so like rolling forward, and as I do, like I'll pull out 2 swords and I'll turn to them and I'll say, right, you better tell me who you are now, or else one goes in you and the other goes in you.
As you lunge out, like the 2 of them, they kind of reach for you clumsily, but miss. And then they don't really do much. They stumble forward a couple of steps. All 4 of them like turn their heads to you, but like heads still like kind of slumping down, eyes downcast.
They've been brainwhammied.
I'll go over to one of the people sitting down, and I'll pull their face up, and I'll just look in their eyes, and are their eyes like glazed over?
Their eyes look, yeah, like a bit muddy, but the more immediate thing you notice pulling their head out is that there are several large shards of rust lodged in like the throat.
They've been
Oh.
brainwhammied.
I know where this.
Yeah, they've been brainwhammied.
I look for an exit.
Yeah, well, there's a door leading out into the kitchen.
There's a kitchen.
Yeah.
I go in. Is there a window?
There's no window in the room you're in right now.
Okay, I run into the kitchen.
There's like on the far edge of the room. There's like at the top edge of the wall. There's like an iron grate that seems to look like there's a light coming in. It looks like it leads out to street level. It's not large enough to crawl through for a normal person though. In the kitchen, you notice that there's like a pile of stuff. Someone's like tossed a bunch of the kitchenware and like random bits of scrap into like one of the corners. leading to like half of it's just a kind of a pile of random debris. The like countertop of the kitchen is also kind of sticky.
Sticky with blood?
Yeah. It's difficult to like, straight away because it's probably not just human blood, so it's not just. But it's not very pleasant.
Is there like another exit?
There's a hallway. Like you pass a hallway,
Okay.
like you run through a small hallway leading between the room you were in and the kitchen, and you look down that. He seems to lead away from where the like window to the street is, though. There's like
Okay,
doors on either end of it. Going down.
since I can't crawl out through there,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down the hallway.
All right.
Like this place.
There's several doors. All closed. Would you look for anything in particular, or would you just like open random ones?
I would just open them at random.
All right.
Starting with the door closest to me.
Okay, door closest to you. In that case, how would that look? Yeah, so you open the door and it's a pretty small room. Looks to be kind of a store room, being next to the kitchen. Here also, things have obviously been like tossed. There's several like sacks of flour and other stuff that's been just tossed to the floor. But that's not the most pressing thing that you notice, because you notice that on top of all of that stuff is, well, it's the shape of a person, except that there's a sword sticking out of the chest, and the shape is like a person-shaped mound of rust.
Oh, close the door. Ah, that was a rust thing. In Blair's mind, that was a lot of rust. Close the door. She's gonna go to another door.
Just nope out of there.
As you walk out of the little storeroom, you turn around, you can see the 4 people slowly walking out of the living room out into the corridor.
I look through. I look. Is there a door like the back entrance, like the furthest back one?
Yeah.
Like, I'll go to that door and I open it.
It's a larger and sturdy door than the others. It's locked.
Okay, I pull out one of my blades and I cut the door down.
Roll to overcome with
Body.
body, yeah.
Hey.
Well, yeah, so you smash your way through, sending like wooden splinters everywhere. You find yourself in basically like a stairwell.
Right.
It's like a surprisingly modern day, like metal, like spiral staircase leading up and down.
Okay, I'm gonna run up.
So feet clanking on the metal, you run up and you come,
Yeah.
like move up a landing. There's another couple of doors. Would you keep going up, or would you just pick the first door?
I'll pick the first door and see if it leads outside.
Let me just roll a die and see here. Yeah. You open it up, there's a corridor leading forward, and it seems to be like it's not signposted very clearly or anything, but there's a definite sense of this is a communal space and not an individual space. It's not well maintained. It's a tragedy of the commons sort of deal. And you can
Okay,
see the door at
so-
the back of it. It's like, okay, that looks like an exit.
Okay, I'm gonna run to that door.
So, run to the door. You open it. You step out into a busy street.
Okay, over there, over the fire. I turn around and I look at the building that I was just in.
Normal residential building, nothing obviously odd about it.
Right. Okay.
this kind of squat, almost a bunker quality to it, and like it's a very heavy stonework sort of deal.
Right. I'm gonna like grab someone who's just walking past on the street. I'm gonna say, "Where am I?"
And they're just very confused. This elderly woman carrying a cart full of, like, it's an actual human, like modern day shopping cart actually, that she's full of like various sacks of random stuff. And he's like, Burrow Street?
Where's that?
Throne? Ashtown?
I'm still in Ashtown.
Of course
you know the
you're in
fastest-
Ashtown. Are you alright?
No, I kind of just came out of like a serial killer's den. You know, no big deal. You should probably get out of here. I'm trying to get to the Vigilantes Guild. You know the quickest way there.
I see. I understand. It can be very confusing for newcomers, but Throne is a big city, and you'll.
No, I'm not new here. Kind of basic, whatever. I don't care. Anyway, how do I get to the Vigilantes Guild?
Who?
Vigilantes Guild.
He rubs her head.
They were wiped out.
I'm not sure I know who you're talking about
No,
there.
they're more powerful than ever before.
Okay, where was the area we were going to go to again? It was
I don't actually know if we had a plan. Like Iron Star would probably like ask around or something. I don't
like where
think
was we were going to an area. We were taking the Kibash. Was it?
You were the one who knew where they were.
Well, do I remember the area in which the Vigilantes Guild were? Or still are?
Let's just come up with a name. The something. Okay, what's the name of the gate? Like the something gate that you were gonna meet at?
The Golden Gate.
Call it Golden Gate. Yeah, sure, Golden Gate. And it's the Golden Gate Bridge. That's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you were gonna meet at the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my way to the Golden Gate Bridge.
Like, oh, I see. No, you must have been very turned around there. And she gives you a set of instructions where it sounds like it'll take you like, half a day on foot at least.
Is there a train?
Well,
Gosh.
yeah. If you can make your way to the outer wall, there's the train. Yes.
Okay. How much is it? How much is a train ticket again? It's like gold.
It's 2, I think, right?
2?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that for the pass?
No, I think
No,
2
that
for
was
the ticket.
2 for a ticket one way. We've been over this several times. This is why we went by rickshaw.
Okay, right. I'm gonna have to get someone's 2 gold. Not this old lady. She seems nice. I'm gonna look for a rich person.
Okay.
Someone who looks rich.
You see, I mean, just looking on the street, you can see like a palanquin walking by, carried by like 4 large-looking, servants or slaves. You wouldn't know.
Okay, right. I'm gonna run towards the palanquin.
Okay.
I'm gonna chap on the door.
Please.
Well, it takes a while because you have to like push your way through the
Yeah.
crowd, right? But yeah, you make your way up to the palanquin, and these 4 like, and they're like these like they look like people shaped like gatherings of tree roots basically.
Okay.
They're carrying the thing, and the palanquin itself, it's, as far as this goes, like it's not the most fanciest thing. It's not like covered in jewelry or whatever, but it's a decently carved out of wood thing. So if you move to knock on it, like one of the carriers will like sweep a large wooden arm to like sweep you out of the way.
Hey, look! I need assistance by the person in this palanquin, please. Like tree root man.
Shakes their head like.
I'm gonna give him the puppy dog guide and say, please.
And they keep walking the entire time, right? So you're like kind of walking alongside.
Can I roll plus heat to like convince them?
No, you don't have any leverage.
I don't have any leverage. I don't want to kill these people. If I need money,
You gather power for 1 wealth.
I don't have any wealth.
You've got 1. You've
Do I?
literally got 1. Oh no, you don't. Who's got 1 then?
Because I remember I used my 1 wealth for what was it? It was
Oh yeah.
it was
Don't
medicine.
you-
Gather power. Gather power for 2 wealth.
I don't have any wealth.
No, you'll do it to get 2 wealth, and then you'll have to do a job for someone.
Okay. I'm gonna look for someone who needs who looks like they need work done.
Okay. You wish to seek aid. If you have a
Yeah.
good reputation in the area, if you spend a little wealth along the way. Do you want
I
to
have
spend
no-
a little wealth along the way?
I have no wealth. I'm poor.
Alright, roll plus heat.
Oh, plus heat. Okay. Let's hope for the best. Well, I mean, thanks God.
Alright, so you start like walking around, and how do you go about looking for help?
I just kind of ask people, just like, hey, anyone who needs stuff cut?
Of course, of
Mhm,
course,
mhm.
of course.
Good at cutting.
And pretty soon, yeah, like you know, a friendly passerby on the street says, yes, we'll go in there, and then they point you towards like the storefront, and it looks like a normal, just like they seem to sell clothes, and like yeah, go right there, and you get there, and you ask someone else, and they go like, yes, the Threadbare Emporium over there, they always need help.
Go to the Threadbare Emporium.
Yeah. And you walk in, and it's this kind of like cramped little dingy shop, just packed full of just racks and racks of clothes of every size and shape. Those things where you can kind of smell like the like moth in the air sort of deal. And you're like you can barely walk without walking into like almost toppling over a rack of clothes. And this shriveled up old man, who's like barely up to your waist, comes up to you, peers up through these big, like, bottle glasses, right? Who's there?
I'm looking for work.
Oh, for work, yes?
Yeah.
Ah,
I need money
what
now.
do you do?
Cut things really, really well, and I'm strong.
Ah, you need money, yes? Mhm,
Yeah, right now.
Fantastic. Come with me. And he leads you like winding way through the store into the back. And as you step through the back door, the air of the building completely changes. Like, as in the actual smell of it and breathing it in is different. You're suddenly in this pretty large open space. And there's like people talking and laughing. You can hear the sounds of cutlery and like the sound of dice rolling. You look around and you're in this kind of like pleasant, like kind of restaurant area.
Alright.
And seated on like low tables on like cushions all around the floor are some pretty rough looking types.
Okay.
And they all look up at you as you step in. And the old man is like, someone here looking for work? And they all snigger. And the ones closest to the door, 4 of them, get up. There's like 3 women, 1 man.
God
Human.
damn it.
And they walk over to you.
Oh, don't touch me.
And one of them takes out like a length of rope.
Okay, no. I pull out a blade and I like burr it into their knee.
All right, reach heaven.
Like immediately I see the rope and I bury it into their knee.
Oh,
He was just gonna show you his lasso trick.
Yeah, well, I'm going to show my sword in the.
He was
the
he was
kneecap
gonna
trick.
do a rope dance and make it go up into the second floor so you could climb up and get your job. But
He was just going to ask you how to tie a specific knot.
yeah, and
Well,
then
He's not very
he was
good
gonna
with
he was gonna
people,
ask
so.
you to cut his rope in half, so he had
So
two
I
ropes.
need to roll whichever through violence.
And now you've just
That's a
attacked
plus
him.
1 to the damage. So that's 3 damage.
You can
That's-
cut him in
And
half. There's two
forceful
hymns.
tag. So I need
Yeah,
to
now
roll
he's got 2 hymns, but still only 1 rope.
26 to see if he's reeling. He's reeling.
Give me a second here. Like these people, I'm gonna admit to you that I did not have the stats prepared. So let me see.
Well, that's your first mistake. You're playing a campaign with a character like Blair and not have stuff.
You
No,
just got to
no.
prefer goons like on the mass.
Yeah, here it is. Okay, so yeah, so you stab him in the throat and he falls.
Oh
to the
no, I was
floor.
going for the knee, not the
Okay.
throat.
For the knee then.
Yeah,
Hmm.
just because I don't want to kill him.
Well, with 3 damage, like you're
I mean,
definitely.
I rip his
Kill
leg
him.
off,
Yeah, that's fair.
and I say, "Look, I'm not here to kill any of yous. I was just looking for a job. But if you try to put rope near me again, or try and like pick me up, do
And I mean,
whatever."
you say this to a room
No.
where everyone's gotten up and drawn like various vicious-looking spiky weapons.
I don't want to kill you guys.
The door
I'm like,
clicks. The door clicks shut behind you.
I didn't want to kill you. That's why I stabbed this guy.
Fine then.
And now you forced me to.
You wanna
Well,
go at
still
it?
Yep.
You're still in the rickshaw, just riding along.
Yeah, no, I've been meditating for like an hour
Yeah.
because I want to know what the hell's going on. This doesn't seem right at all.
So let's see here. Meditate.
I definitely wouldn't leave Blair on her own. That's ridiculous. That's got to be a crime Ironstar hates. That's like willful neglect.
Yeah, that's disturbing the
What
people.
is she,
right?
a child?
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean, mentally speaking.
and physically.
No,
Yeah, I mean-
physically she's.
Come on, we're like a million years old, and you're like what, 20?
Yeah, she's like early 20s.
So,
Yeah, it's a child.
So what's the question that you're asking?
What in the 777,777 realms happened here to make this be the situation?
All right. I need a brief fire break. So anyway, so let me formulate a good
He's gonna
answer for you.
meditate on the obscure and allegorical toilet.
Yeah, exactly. So
boring this session would be if I didn't fuck up the.
Wait, no, you would have had a rad fight.
It would have just been you watching me get like lynched and being like, "This is good. This is good entertainment."
This is development.
Yeah.
Should see more humans get lynched.
So, Indigo, I think. Let's see. The specific here is. Yeah, give you an honest answer without requiring you to roll, but phrase it in a way that is obscure or allegorical. So, well, the Spider of Fate spins a wide web and catches many things therein. Yet the unfortunate prey that finds itself caught and thinks that it might cut itself loose will find that the tangle that is left when the thread is severed from its mooring will leave it even more caught and confused.
Okay, so I come out of the meditation with my hands in the lotus position and I cross my fingers. I'm like, okay, I don't think I can do anything like that. I don't think Iron Star can do anything like that. Blair might be able to, but she's not that bright.
And dunked on her even though she's not there.
And Hilda is a master sorceress. Oh, all right. Rickshaw man, turn us around.
Where to?
Where was do I remember where the last time I saw Blair was before? Like, it was the big fight in the market, right?
Yeah, and
And everything after that
you left
is
the market, and then like she jumped off sometime during the trip when you like going away. It's a bit fussy the specific time, but
yeah.
Maybe the golem knows.
No, he was just when she left, I think.
Yeah.
So okay, maybe. I mean, I want to be able to do something, but also just sitting on this fucking thing.
Just like rules wise,
yeah.
try secrets to find something like something.
You don't.
I mean, you have to say
Yeah.
like what to do.
I'm like, where? Yeah, like what? Yeah, like I look for Blair tracks.
Yeah.
They're like bear tracks, but pointier.
So yeah, you have him turn around and go back, and on the way you're looking for like signs.
Yeah, yeah. See if there's anybody who's angry that a lady with swords came through.
Okay.
Anybody murdered.
That's okay. Sounds like gathering power, asking for information.
Gathering power.
Yeah. So roll plus heat.
Can't I be looking just with my own eyes and thinking about it because I'm smart?
I mean, if you want to avoid asking people for help, sure.
I mean, I don't trust any of them. Especially after I asked the Golenfeld, and he didn't know what's going on. And he was there.
It was also a golem.
That seems racist.
Teams.
But
The golem.
but also, Price Secrets doesn't give me much. Because I have to answer the question. So yeah, I'll ask some people. Have you seen an idiot?
Yay high. Lots of swords.
So yeah, roll plus heat.
No.
So let's see here.
Weird, the thing I'm really bad at.
I
Who would have guessed?
Look, if I had a +3, that roll wouldn't have helped you either.
No, but also, I'm really bad at it.
Damn it, too.
Rolling dice?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, so on a miss, you may get attention from an influential, mismatched, and possibly hostile local power. We'll ask you for one of the following: information, support, safety, or supplies. If you don't give it to them, retribution will swiftly come your way.
So they ask you a question instead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I'm asking around for this lady with a magic sword.
So what people do you run into that have a grudge against you?
A grudge against me?
Yes.
I'm glad you went for the hostile one, not just dudes who are mismatched.
Hmm?
There are a bunch of weird squat frogmen.
Okay.
The frogman. Or the lizardman was the other one.
No, they're just little squat frogmen,
Yeah.
and I don't know why they don't like me. I've never even been here before. This place sucks.
You know that. Okay, so what happens is, right? You're asking around. Has everyone seen this idiot? And these troop of frogmen, yeah, they walk up to you. And they all start talking over each other. And you can hear your name in the chatter several times as they point at you. And like, one of them stands and like climbs up on the head of the other, and just like shaking his fists in your face. They seem to be speaking like a language that's not immediately obvious to you.
Yeah, I'll hold up my hands and go, all right, boys, one at a time and in a language I can understand.
Yeah. So they all shut up, and the one standing on the other's head is like, "You're Master Indigo!"
Maybe?
And as you say that, there's like a ripple that goes through them all as they're all going like, and the guy looks down and just stomps and stand still. And he says that it's your fault. It's your fault that our master lost his dojo.
Oh, did I give him a terrible review?
You don't even remember?
I've got rid of a lot of dojos.
Your cooking, it drove everyone away from our master's school, and to your stupid school.
Yeah, that seems like a common occurrence.
And our master has gone into a horrible depression since then. He won't speak to anyone.
Well, that's his mistake then. You should have come to my school and learn how to cook good.
That's why you need to come to him and teach him. Otherwise, and he slumps. Well, without our master, we can't. We don't have anything to feed ourselves. We don't have anyone to teach us. It's terrible.
An Iron Star would definitely consider this killing an innocent if I let these guys just die.
Damn.
All that it takes for evil to flourish is for a good cook to stand by and do nothing.
I like
Oh,
to
right.
interpret
I
that.
think that's the call.
All right. I'll come give him an immediate pick me up, but I can't stay for too long. I've got business to attend to.
They all start jumping over each other, going like, yeah. And the crowd around you, several of them like tug at your robes and start dragging you along. The rickshaw driver looks over the crowd, looks a bit confused.
Come with me. I've still paid for you. You're coming too.
He lumbers along behind you.
I don't know if this is worth this man's time.
I paid for him.
I think you're getting a journey's worth out of the trip you paid for.
Yeah, exactly.
Killed an Iron Star.
Yeah?
Are we out of the...
There's a bunch of
Fire.
people dead around you.
Oh, they're dead?
Yes.
they all died. Hilda killed them.
I will cast the sorcery.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I will bind the shade.
Okay.
And I will bind it. I will use the material of these dumb fuckos, and I will make myself a steed.
Right. So, bind shade. You pull a shade, a deceased soul or creature from the void into contact with you enough to
Yeah.
speak with it.
And the advanced thing
Yeah.
is I can make it into a steed or a servant.
Yeah.
Carry items perform simple tasks, can fight. Steed will never tire and can at your option fly or swim. It collapses and is destroyed when you rest.
And that's
Ah,
before or after you ask it the question.
Yeah.
yeah. All right. So roll for dread sorcery.
Yes. I will roll for dread sorcery. No, wait. That's the empowered roll. This isn't what I want. Whoops. Hey, look at that.
Look at that. Someone knows how to roll dice. You could all learn from him.
Oh yeah, that guy who's winning because he rolled a fucking garbage.
I think that was a good roll. Okay. So you pull a shade, it could be a specific person generic. If he's bound to answer one question truthfully, then the connection is. So yeah, do you want to ask a question?
Yeah, I could ask a question before I turn him into a seed.
Okay. So
And I will
what is it-
also,
Yeah.
I will commune with the black flame.
Yeah.
Do you like being a horse?
That's
That's
good. Communing
Two
with the
up.
black flame. When used as sorcery successfully, you can choose to commune with the black flame and ask it one question, which it must answer truthfully. The flame knows everything, but draws disaster to you. Okay.
I will ask the flame.
Yeah. Before you do that,
yeah.
What does it look like when Hilda binds a shade?
Yeah. So what it looks like is she's kind of standing with her book open in with her eye closed,
Yeah.
and there's like a single tendril that kind of sways to and fro, and then suddenly, you see it like snap at something, like you would like the like martial arts, like picking the fly with the
Chopstick.
Chopsticks?
the chopsticks, that.
Yeah.
And it like disappears completely, and then it like reappears with like a sort of amalgamation of like some sort. I don't really know how like the shades are supposed to look.
Human silhouette, like kind of.
Yeah, so it like, and then like it has the human silhouette, like the humanoid silhouette, like dangling from the end of it.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, like the shade, like twists and like struggles in the grasp of your sorcery. So what question do you want to ask it?
Why did we come here, Law? What was the criminal?
It was a rust demon. I
Yes.
can do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the question to the shade is like, where is the shade, like rust demon? Did it come through here?
And the shade, like, it twists and it hisses and it says, not through, but here, several times. Business as usual.
Very well. And then like a couple of other sort of like tendrils comes out, scoops up the sort of bodies,
Yeah.
and starts like twisting them around, like bending the joints and stuff into like a sort of insectile horse.
Yeah.
I hope he likes being a horse, because otherwise.
And then like the when you got the rough shape, the shade with the tendril with the shade like goes into the steed.
I linked an image so that I feel.
What did you
It's-
think?
God.
So, and then the question to the black flame is what was the queen whatever called?
Which one? We got loads of queens.
The shade creature that ate people.
Oh, Sacharatha Eloise.
Yeah, Shashrata Eloise. I would say what is its weakness?
Hmm. Okay, so how when Hilda asks the black flame, what's that like for her?
Yeah. So when we address the black flame, like the immediate running of like Hilda goes like it all like blows out into like a black void,
Yeah.
and you got this like sort of like a heat mirage, the big and like overwhelming in like the distance.
Mm-hmm.
And Hilda is like, what you learn is like you need to put your feet down, but like chest up, and then like very commanding, like you're commanding like a
Yeah.
dog or something. Like tell me this, and then like
So-
tell me what this weakness is.
Yeah, so in the like shimmering heat mirage in front of you, you see it's like the outline of a human woman with like a crown on her head,
Mm.
and she like opens her mouth and there's just like fangs, and starts running, and you can see the shapes of like other figures, like barely formed, like fleeing from her as she like bites down and just rips the head off one of them, and it comes to the ground, and she keeps running, and she does it to the second, and she does it to the third, and then there's no shapes to hunt, so she just kind of like runs for a few more steps and stops and looks around and starts like looks at her hands and starts crumbling
Oh.
and looks around, and you can see a like a pleading look in her eyes, almost like sad or confused. And then the vision like wafts out, disappears.
Yes. And then I guess when it gives the answer, like like it all returns.
Yeah.
But there's this very overwhelming feeling of like dread and doom, like
Yeah.
lingering in the area.
Yeah, that like anxiety, that like
Yeah.
anxiety getting stuck in the pit of your stomach, kind of deal.
I'll never get used to this. And if we look to like Iron Star, Hilda will like after she like sort of blanks out, the eye like sort of moves to the left, reading all the white, and then it comes back, and she looks really nervous.
The Iron Star, she just saw Hilda like bind a ghost and turn it into a big fly horse.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's not disturbing the peace of the dead.
Oh,
So bodily mutilation of the dead isn't illegal, but murder is. Okay,
I mean,
well,
it might be
well.
illegal. It's just not one of the ones he cares about.
it's legal as long as it's not innocent.
So it seems like your culprit is has been here.
Oh,
Usually is here.
And it sounds like the weakness of the lady is you can starve her out.
Yeah, well,
guess.
that's sort of the thing. Like she needs to eat,
Yeah.
she needs
Yeah.
to consume, and if she can't, she will like crumble and disappear, or at least her like physical manifestation will.
to find the
So
rust
I
demon.
guess, yeah. Well, so I guess one way to deal with her is to like stop her from eating anyone else, and then she will disappear on her own.
We're talking about different things now, though.
No,
So-
yeah, but yeah, the rust demon, the rust demon should be somewhere around here. And
Yeah.
if he isn't, he should probably come back at some point.
I'm gonna, because this thing is obviously guilty, right? So I'm gonna spend my point to find it before the next rest.
Alright.
I feel a bit. I feel a bit winded after these jokers.
Oh, do you want to
came.
rest?
No, that just means that I will be on the horse now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah, I also have a minus one.
So,
on my things.
where do you like go?
But where's the plan, law guy? Iron Star.
I turn on my compass, I guess, and just to start running towards the guilty.
I don't know, jump out the window now.
Yeah, I have a scent.
Spend your PowerPoint.
I did.
Oh, nice. Good.
Yeah, and Hilda's gonna follow on the horse.
No matter who or where they are, as long as you spend a power die and declare the rest of the old law upon their heads, I will find them.
Alright. So, Blair,
Yes.
you have found yourself locked in a room with a lot of real rough looking types who seem to be itching for a fight now that you've cut the leg off of one of their friends.
Look, guys, ladies, others. Look, I'm not here for a fight, and let me tell you, neither should you be. I just kind of want to go home. Not really home. I need somewhere to be. It's like an appointment.
One of them comes up like from behind you, like to the side, and like swings a big, spiky, nasty-looking club at your head.
I'm gonna deflect with one sword and take the other, so sort of using the flat part of my right hand blade to block it, and with the other one cut his wrist off, like cut his hand off from the wrist.
All right, roll to reach heaven through violence.
But is this a cold shot?
Sounds like a
Oh,
cold
wow.
shot.
I don't know what that means.
So that means
Cold shot means you aim for a
yeah,
specific
you
part.
make your roll broken, but you strike a specific part of my enemy's body, disarming them, blinding them, etc. Yeah, so you make the roll broken.
Okay. Am I able to use my power die to like
Mm-hmm.
empower it?
Unbreak it. Yep.
Yeah, to unbreak it.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
But if you roll broken, and don't you get power die if you do it?
No.
No, fuck it. I'll just roll broken. I'll take the. I'll be risky.
More than
Well, that's an 8.
That's an 8. So yeah,
It's a success.
you exchange blows with your enemy, so you deal damage, but you also take damage as a. So you deal 2, right? And you
Yeah.
chop this man's hand clean off his arm. But like the club's already coming down, and you get struck in the back. So you take 2 damage.
Okay.
And he topples to the ground, clasping your arm. He's, oh God!
Right.
Gods."
Come on, everybody. Look. He was like chump change. Like, I don't want to kill any of you, as I've been told I'm not allowed to do that. Apparently. Bad. Murder isn't a thing you can just do to people, Blair.
Okay. Roll to bend will,
Okay.
which would be plus heat. Intimidate.
I'm going to use my power die to empower it, and that means, what is it again?
You roll it empowered, which means you roll 3 die, pick the 2 best.
Should I just roll it broken and then we take?
No,
No, there's an empowered button.
Yeah.
Oh, I've not got that. Alright. That must have been there.
Wait, what?
Ye-
If it's broken and you use power die, it becomes normal, right?
No, but he's doing a normal and
Yeah.
empowering it.
Yeah, okay.
9.
9. So on a 7 to 9, they need some concrete assurance or proof of your leverage before they do anything. So yeah, one of them sniggers and she goes, "Yeah, You in what army?
I pull out like a couple more blades.
Yeah.
I just say, yeah, I don't run out of these things, so like if you're gonna come at me, I'm just gonna keep going. Plus, like I took out 2 of your friends already. You want me to take out another one? Who's your biggest and strongest guy? I'll take him out.
They all look at each other, and there's one woman. She like gets. She was seated the whole time, and she gets up of her chair, and she just keeps getting up, and she's like 3 meters tall at least.
Okay, I without hesitation,
Yeah.
like bound towards her, launching myself off like one of these people's heads,
Yeah.
and going down like immediately into like a spin.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I plan on like taking out like I don't know. Yeah, I just plan on stabbing her. Fuck it.
Yeah. Roll to reach heaven through islands.
She's probably not innocent, as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, you're the one
That's
who.
an 11, so it's a
No.
+1 to my damage, and I need to see if she's real. If she's real.
Well, she's
No,
dead.
she's
so...
fine. Oh, she's dead
Yeah.
in 1 hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're really good at fighting.
So yeah, you just like.
We could have taken that crowd of dudes
Yeah.
easy. Like not a problem.
So yeah, you do like a freaking spin like a blender, and this woman crashes to the ground with a thud, and they all look at you, and they all look at each other, and they all drop their weapons. And the woman who like said, was boasting, she just goes,
Woo.
Right, okay, sure, fine, just go. That's alright. And they all kind of step out of the way.
I check if like this lady had any money on her.
Yeah, she would have like a loose collection of coin.
How much in terms of wealth?
Say wealth 1.
That's a rickshaw ticket.
I take it and I say, any of you's got like another bunch of coins? Cause like I'm trying to get a train ticket. I can do what I done at Hearty if you want.
It's this where you overstep.
You're robbing people now?
I'm not robbing.
You're literally robbing them.
Yeah, they all like look at each other, and it's like you can see like an eye or two twitching.
Okay, never mind. You're all poor. I just walk out.
The
Like-
tiny shop proprietor just kind of stares at you as you walk out.
I look at him and I say, I'm gonna tell everyone about this. So I mean, have fun with a business.
Is that the
I
Yelp
just-
review?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
giving you like at least a -1 on Brit.
Got
yeah.
taken into the back room and had to murder a bunch of thugs. 4 out of 5 stars.
I mean, I only murdered one of them. The other 2 just got a leg chopped off and a hand chopped off.
Environment, 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
I just walk out, and as I'm walking through like the little thread shop, did this guy have like a counter?
Yeah.
I'm gonna raid the counter.
You're just a thug now.
No, I'm getting compensation for the
I-
2 damage I took.
Make sure you only take enough for your train ticket. and
Yeah, I
then-
only take enough. for
Then
the
you're a
train
good boy
ticket.
still.
I only take like 1 wealth.
Fair enough. Take another wealth. But
And then I walk out and I'm just like whistling, and I like I do the thing where like I flick the blades and like the
Yeah.
blood flies off them, and then I just throw them back.
Oh, all right. Master Indigo,
Yeah.
you're taking.
So I gotta help a frogman learn how to
Yeah.
cook again.
You're taken by a gaggle of frogs. What's the collective noun for frogs?
Gaggle now.
That's geese. What's the collective noun for frogs?
Yeah, and frogs.
Oh, Google. Is Codus
An army, a colony, or a knot of frogs, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
So an army of frogs
Yeah, alright. Sure.
take you to a. Well, how best to describe it?
An army of frogs.
Yeah. they lead you to like a set of stairs leading down into probably a cellar. And you're taken through like a series of corridors, winding with a lot of piping going through, until you finally come out into a pretty like low roofed but very wide room. And there's like the entire ceiling is covered in crisscrossing pipes of every size and shape, and the floor of it has like a hand's width deep inset, which is filled with water, and there's kind of scum on the floating on the top of it.
Charming.
Yeah, and as you led in there with the frog leader, like, welcome to our home. And you see, like off in the gloomy distance in the back of the room, you see a very large frog who's sitting like cross-legged, kind of slumped down with a bunch of smaller frogs around.
I'll walk up to him. I don't got time for this nonsense.
Yeah, and there's
a murderer on the loose.
The flame from your skull, like reflected in the water, like multiple times, and all of the water like dripping from the pipes and puffs of steam coming out. So it's a kind of a display of light as you walk up. And yeah, you walk up, and all of the tiny frogs scurry out of the way, like rats. And the big frog, towering over you, looks at you. You approach, and then like a slow look of recognition comes across his face, and he's like, Nico?
A look of recognition pointedly doesn't come across my face.
Yeah. I mean, you don't even have looks. So being astounded.
It's like, yes, it is he.
Have you come to take pity on me?
No, I don't have time. But your little friends here came and got me and said that you needed a little boost. So I thought I'd come and help.
Oh, but I'm afraid that that's beyond even your skill.
That seems unlikely.
You showed me the error of my ways, that my way was flawed.
totally. Yes,
I
absolutely.
have no other to walk.
I mean, we can try. How about we try?
That's like a big hair back filling up every bit. What are you talking about?
I mean, just because you can always improve. The man you are today is not the man you were yesterday, and will not be the man you are tomorrow. There is always hope, so come on.
Okay. Shakes his head and he says, No. I have given what I can. Enough.
That's quite likely also. But I told you little people here that I'd help. And I'm rather busy, so I don't have time to get you through this the normal way. So just work with me here.
Well then, what do you suggest?
Okay, well first this place is this isn't a good kitchen.
Nods slowly. Yes, yes. True.
So we need to find you a good kitchen. Where's the nearest good kitchen?
He like slowly gets up, lumbers onto his because he's kind of bent, like so he doesn't hear out the piping in the roof of the room. He's almost walking on all fours. and he like crawls along for a bit and then kind of disappears. And it's down into like a hole, right? And it's like dives down, and a bunch of the other frogs like they like jump after him, doing little flips and dive down. Like
I'll stop one. So, is there a dry away?
one of the smaller frogs, like jumping past you, goes nope.
Fine. I guess I'll go in too.
What does it look like when Indy goes underwater? It's just like a stream of bubbles.
Yeah, just a stream of boiling water behind him. Just loads of bubbles, and it's very cross-looking.
Yeah. And so you emerge down. It's basically a U-bend you're going down, right?
Brilliant. I'm in the toilet.
Yes.
Thanks, Hilda.
And you come up into this like natural-looking cave almost. It's kind of pretty actually. There's like a lot of crystals and stuff going around. The water looks a lot cleaner. You can hear like the sound of running water.
Yeah, this is nice. Why didn't you live here?
Frog. This useless. Understood that.
Oh, this is one of those weight of shame things. Oh yeah, no, okay, I understand. I get it. All right, fine. Okay, so what was your trademark meal here?
I don't know, but I think you, being the culinary master, you do know.
Yeah, I do know.
What was his trademark name?
He's a frog man, but
Fly baguettes.
no, that's racist. It's definitely a soup of some kind using the very good clean water he has here somehow.
Yeah.
With the special secret frogman recipe of the like the base. What's a soup base called?
Just the soup base?
No, it's got a proper French name, but yeah, that yeah, maybe. But yeah, that's it. Like he has a trademark building block for all of his soups.
Yeah. So what's your planning? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna show him how to do it right,
Huh?
and then he can do it right just by copying me.
Mm-hmm.
And then, nice and easy, bish bash boss. He'll have his confidence back because he can see that even just through imitation, he could get the results. And then I'll send him to my school to learn.
All right. I guess roll to overcome, I suppose.
Yeah, it's overcome.
Yeah, and you're doing it with like mind, I think.
Yeah, I'm yeah,
knowledge,
yeah.
mental acuity.
I'm not gonna spend my power die because I'm gonna use that to later.
Fine. Okay, yeah. So you do that, and as you do, you can see as the scent like starts to fill the cave. You can see all of the frogs perking up, and the large frog is like, you can see him kind of eyes coming back into focus and stance straightening a bit, and he tastes the food that you cooked, and yes, I had almost forgotten this taste. But even now, you're better than me.
Yes,
Perhaps.
yes.
But perhaps, yes, if I can approach even a fraction. Yes. And
Yes, fractions. There are a lot of numbers.
And he straightens up and he says, like he picks up the entire pot and he like sniffs it. He's like, yes, I remember now. Yes, my ambition. You have shown it to me again.
Yes, very good.
Yes. So now, the only way, the way of the chef, and he grabs the pot in both hands and he brings it down on your head.
This fucking guy, of course he does.
Yeah, it's the way of the chef.
Yeah, we're gonna have a big chef fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a bonking.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him an absolute bonking, and then don't tell me how much damage I take. I have decisions to make.
All right.
Just deflect it and kick his ass.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm gonna try and kick his ass first. Yeah, I'm gonna friggin' chop him good. That's my friggin' violence heaven roll.
Okay. So the 8.
And
alright.
I'd like to remind you
Yes.
that I am messy and destructive,
All right.
which means you get to decide if I do extra damage or it does area damage, or
All right.
and I definitely mess up whatever it is. I'll probably
Okay.
destroy the pot,
Mm-hmm.
splash hot boiling water
yeah,
all over him.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think an extra damage for that sounds reasonable to me. As boiling soup goes flying everywhere.
And then I think I will take whatever damage.
Okay. So you take 3 damage,
Nice.
and you deal. What's your damage?
2 plus the 1. I'm gonna spend my armor to take that 3.
Yeah. So what do you like? Yeah, you chop the pot into pieces.
Yeah.
And the boiling soup goes flying everywhere as the bits of it rain down on you, but you deflect it off you with the armor.
Yeah, like I spin around with my lovely, nice wet robe.
Yeah. So the with surprising agility, the big frogman, like, he leaps over you and vaults, lands in front of like a bunch of kitchen equipment that's been strewn across the cave, and he picks up a bunch of knives and he tosses them at you.
No, I'm gonna friggin' dodge, dive at him. I'm not letting this sucker throw knives at me
Mm-hmm.
with no response. Fuck him.
Oh shit! Sorry, I completely missed. No, he's got armor piercing tag, so you can't spend armor.
Oh, okay. That's armor piercing frogman bowl.
Yeah.
That's fine. It went down the collar of my shirt.
Yeah. So he's throwing stuff at you. He's going
Yeah,
wild.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna run at him while deflecting the knives left and right
Yeah.
with my excellent precision,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just gonna give him the chop.
All right. And as the knives fly past you, like, these are big, right? They're sized for a big giant frogman. So
Yeah.
so they're like big sword size, flying past you, like just tearing bits out of the wall and the ceiling, stalagmites and stalactites just flying
Yeah, and
everywhere.
I'm just flicking them.
Yeah.
Not even the two finger martial arts flick, just one. I'm waving my finger, going, "No, don't stop. This isn't. Quit it."
All right.
And again, don't tell me the damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a swat at flies
Okay.
to not take the damage.
Yeah. So you deal yours, which is 2, right?
Did I? What did I roll?
8.
Oh yeah, an 8. Yeah, an 8. That's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 2 with the possibility of +1, and it's
Yeah.
destructive. So I probably destroy all the fucking swords.
Yeah, I mean, he's also destructive is the thing. So like you
Yeah.
bashing these knives out of the way, like they're just tearing this entire cave apart, basically. And you give him the chop, and he tumbles over, landing on his back with a big thud and a cloud of dust. And he's breathing heavily. And you can see a big frog smile on his frog face. And, you know, he's like, yes, this is the strength I remember, the passion, the fire beneath the pot of life.
Does feel pretty good. Had a lot of pent-up stress recently.
And he like slowly gets up and he holds out a hand, like to shake yours.
Yeah, I'll shake his hand.
And he says, "Thank you. You have shown me the error of my ways again."
It's like, it happens a lot. I show a lot of people a lot of errors. And I'll pat him on, and I'll reach up and pat him on his big back and be
Yeah.
like, "But you learn faster than some."
Yeah. And so he looks
Blair
around.
sneezes.
He looks around at the room, which is just a complete fucking mess, and he's like, nothing like a kitchen after a good day's work.
And this is nothing like a kitchen after a good day's work, let me tell you.
There's still like stuff around that's like intact.
Yeah, but the rest of it's all fucked up. My kitchen after a good day's work is empty and pristine, except for the sense of love of my food prepared.
Anyway, yeah. So you're led out of the building.
Yeah, no, I'll ask him. I'll say, so, have you heard of Red Haired Girl Magical Sword?
And he shakes his head and he says that, I mean, sadly, I haven't heard much in the recent days. I have been neglectful in keeping tabs on the outside world. I thought that it didn't matter to me anymore.
And I'll rub where my chin would be. I'm
Yeah.
going, I understand. We were thoroughly trounced. Well, where's the rickshaw, man? I need to get going again.
So when you swim back out, you find the big stone giant kind of stomping around in the shallow water.
I'll tell the frog guy to go to my school if he ever wants any lessons.
Yeah. And he's like, "No, I shall find my path again."
Yeah, and I swim out, find the golem man.
Yeah, like he's in the first room and like bent almost triple. Like he's kind of stomping around, looking very confused.
Ah, Mr. Driver, I've returned.
There you are.
Journey begins anew. Or rather, not anew.
Alright.
Onward. I'll wring out some of the soup in my robe into a little cup and give him some.
I mean, considering you swam like back.
Yeah,
out,
like it's really watered down.
yeah. He drinks some of it, and he's like good rainwater that's passed through a lot of.
He gets it, I
Yeah.
think.
So you walk out onto the street. Fogs set in.
Ugh.
Difficult. Blair, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna take my two out. I'm gonna go to the nearest like train station stop.
Yeah, and you take some good while, but you do manage to make your way to the outer wall and find one of the like scaffolds leading up to a train.
Alright, I'm gonna make my way up, and once I get there, I'm gonna get myself a train ticket.
Yeah, and the armed guards, you know, they do your payment and they go onto the train. It's packed. It's
Alright, I just wait until I arrive at my stop, and then I get off.
each golden gate. Golden so much as a sandy yellow color.
Close enough.
And you can't see any of your friends there.
Huh. I start asking around to see if they've either seen a guy with a flaming skull in a shitty cloak,
It is a shitty cloak.
a one-eyed demon lady who's gold, and covered in riches, or have they seen an angel who yells about justice and his name is Ironstar and he's got 3 eyes?
All right. And so Indigo, riding along, you find no trace of Blair. She doesn't seem to be anywhere. So, after spending a good while looking, what would you do when, like, you can't seem to find a lead? Ethan?
Me?
Yeah, Indigo.
Sorry, I missed that you were talking to me there.
Yeah, no, I was thinking you. You're right around. You're looking for Blair, and she's nowhere.
She's nowhere.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Gone.
This is just ridiculous. No. No, we're gonna have to go all the way back. No, further on, Mr. Golan. Let's look around for more clues. This is.
How long would you spend looking?
Probably like quarter of an hour, like 15 minutes, just looking about. And like, if I can't find a clue in that time, there's none to be found. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'm a smart guy.
Okay. Roll plus mind. Roll to pry secrets.
Nice.
So you have one question?
Yeah, I have one question.
And a plus one forward when you act on it.
Yeah. What do you guys think? It's like, I think either what seems to be the safest path forward or what could be useful to me.
I think what could be useful to me if you're looking for me?
Yeah. I'll ask what here could be useful to me.
You're going along just a random street. Here could be useful. Well, you do see criers for like multiple newspapers.
Oh. Yeah, let's get some information. Let's get some information about what's going on.
Yeah.
You can bet your bottom dollar there's something.
So, is it one wealth for a newspaper? Nice.
One whole wealth for a newspaper?
I don't
That's
know.
a very expensive
That's-
newspaper.
That's
Can't I just listen to what they yell about first?
extra? Read all about it.
How about you tell me first? I need to know if the stories are interesting before I purchase one.
Well, if I tell you the story, then you'll already know it, so you won't need to pay for it.
You don't have to tell me all the details. Leave the juicy bits for reading, but at least catch my interest, or I'll go buy someone else's newspaper.
Well, what are you looking for?
Okay. There's a human with a magic. An angel who shouts a lot and he sighs a lot, actually, quite a lot. He's like, "Enough! God damn it!" And a golden devil, one eye, glittery, shiny. You know what golden devils are like.
Mister, you'll really need to narrow that down.
Them together in the same story, mayhaps.
There might be something about that if you buy the
No.
paper.
I'm not buying a newspaper for might. No.
Then the guy would just say there is, and then you buy it, and then he runs away.
And then I beat the shit out of him.
And then Iron Star comes up and shouts the piece.
Exactly. Like, I am very tempted to set off his global position system by murdering an innocent or disturbing peace.
It's not innocent. He sold you a newspaper. It wasn't what you wanted.
Like, I'm very
not
tempted,
innocent.
very tempted to disturb the
that's
peace.
disturbing your inner peace.
Yeah, I'm very tempted to disturb the peace to get him to come here.
I don't know if it would be an entire wealth. It's a bit much, actually. I think. You could
Yeah,
get
like,
a newspaper
yeah,
From the
right.
enchanting Cockney orphan.
Yeah.
He is dressed like a Cockney orphan.
Yeah,
from-
he's
Yeah, like,
like a
yeah,
little
he's-
abstracted,
Yeah,
right?
he's got the flat cap,
Yeah.
and he's got soot on his face as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you are
it's
just
ash.
a-
It's
yeah.
ash instead of soot, but it's basically that. Yeah. I guess he's got like a lizard man face instead of a human boy face, but other than that.
I'll give him a few pennies. If he says that it's in there,
Mhm.
he better not lie to me, or else.
Well, probably isn't anything about that in the newspaper actually.
This is ridiculous.
What you do find though, like there's one article about how like no, the disappearances keep on going.
Oh no.
I think we named it, but I've forgotten the dang square you had.
Where? Yeah, I've got Pomp Square.
Pomp Square, yeah. Disappearances in Pomp Square continue unabated. City watchmen say that they have no idea what's going on. What do we even pay them for? We don't.
Yeah, they're a guild.
There's also a bit about a throne-wide cooking supply shortage.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else would there be? There's a big ad. There's a big ad for like, you know, if you have a problem, come to the Hall of Justice and we'll help you solve it.
Is it actually the Hall of Justice, or is it the Hall of Jerk Vigilantes, and they just call it the Hall of Justice?
I mean, it says Hall of Justice in the paper, which means that they wouldn't allow them to write something that isn't true, right?
You're right. But I'll definitely ask the boy.
Yeah.
Is this a Hall of Justice thing? Is this an actual Hall of Justice?
It's like, well, it's a hall and there's justice in it. Probably. I haven't been.
This is-
Probably.
this is-
Supposedly.
this is-
Allegedly.
I mean, if they are the vigilantes, they're after Iron Star, so I could go along and help them. And then find him. Yeah. All right. To the Hall of Justice it is, and I'll fold up the newspaper and give it back to the boy. And say, you can sell this one again.
It's all grubby now. You'll have to pay me if you want me to sell it for you.
I don't want you to sell it for me, I want you to sell it for you little...
Go back real quick.
All right, worth a shot.
Master Indigo.
What? No, he can-
Quarreling with children.
No, he can sell the newspaper twice, he can get double money for that.
It's child labor. That's against the law.
I'm not doing it, he's doing it.
You're having him sell your newspaper?
No, I'm having him sell the newspaper he sold me a second time, so you can get paid double. I'm not even asking for a refund, because I'm generous.
This sounds like child labor to me.
I mean, he's labouring under his own self.
Yeah.
And you're labouring under the misunderstanding that I give a hoot.
Trolling.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Hall of Justice then, because even if it's those guys who hate Iron Star, they'll know how to find him.
Well, to get to the Hall of Justice, you first go to the Golden Gate.
All roads lead to dipshits. Rickshaw, man, back to the place we were going anyway.
All right. Let's see. Turns around.
You get to the Hall of Justice, everyone's dead.
I return.
And then I'm gonna have a respite on the rickshaw,
Yeah.
so I can recover my stamina.
Blair. Are you willing to spend any money trying to find this?
No, because I don't have any now because I spent the 2 wealth for a train ticket.
Okay, roll plus heat.
Let's hope for the best.
Okay, so we find Blair, like washing dishes in a kitchen. I think.
Okay.
You were dragged in after they offered you a free meal, and then they asked you to pay, and you didn't have any money, so they said you needed to wash the dishes. That's what you've been doing.
Just think how Master Indigo would tell you to wash these dishes if he was there.
But technically, these guys aren't innocent, right? Because they offered me a free meal and then they told me to pay.
Well, they never technically said it was free. They just gave you some food.
That's not fair. That's cheating.
Well, if you're a dipshit.
Yeah.
Eats it without asking any questions.
Yeah, if you.
Iron Star would be on my side on this one.
I don't know. I think he's all about entrapping dipshits.
There's a spindly blue devil next to you also washing dishes. It says, "Who's Iron Star?"
You might have seen him. Angel, 3 eyes, big, shouts about the law.
Try not to deal with angels. They're mostly trouble.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, anything that's not human is mostly trouble. No offense.
Absolutely not.
You know what? I am mostly trouble, actually.
To be fair, Blue Devils are like 75% trouble by volume.
Yeah. Like, how'd you end up here anyway?
They offered me free foods.
And you ate it?
Oh yeah, it's free food.
Yeah, well, now you're here.
Look, I'm not from this place really, so like I don't know how you people do it.
Ah, tourist. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they'll get you like that. You gotta watch out.
I want to clean these dishes faster and better than anyone else, so I could get out of here as fast as possible.
Okay, I guess roll to overcome.
Alright, so what would this
See,
be
What
plus?
would that be? Probably reflex, right? Quickness of action? Yeah.
Alright.
Hey.
Okay. So yeah, you clean dishes like a devil.
Can I also do the Blue Devil guy's dish? Because he seems nice.
Yeah, she'll just stand back when you start picking like dishes out of her sink, and the entire room fills up with like bubbles as you just.
Is this why Master Indigo picked you out? You're good at swords and you're obviously special, but also you're really good at washing dishes up.
You wash the dishes like
you
no
know,
other.
with an odd feeling of like satisfaction with a good day's work, you walk out of the restaurant. I think you bump into Master Indigo at that point.
Oh, hey, Skull.
Get on the rickshaw.
I just got here.
Yeah, and we've still got places to go. Come on.
No,
Tell me
where
all
are we
about it
going?
on the way.
Where are we going?
The Hall of Justice.
How do what?
We're going to the gate where we were going to meet Hilda and Ironstar at.
We're at the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we were going to go to the Hall of Justice because I suspect they may be the Vigilante Guild and they hate Ironstar. And so
Wait, I asked the lady about the Vigilante Guild earlier, and she said like she didn't even know who they were.
I mean, keep in mind you took the train, so that was quite a bit like far away from here.
Look, Blair doesn't understand distance.
I mean, that's
she
Unless-
was
unless it's-
on the train for 30
unless it's to
minutes. She's
Cal.
only 30 minutes away.
Huh.
It's
We're
like,
dealing with someone who would say that like a ton of steel is heavier than a ton of feathers.
yeah.
They
yeah.
argue
makes sense.
incessantly.
But yeah, the Vigilante Guild, they don't like Ironstar, so they're after him. So we can go with them and follow them after him, and then when we get there, we're like,
Or-
oh, Ironstar, our good old help.
Or I know what we could do.
I doubt that. But
You know
go
how
ahead.
like Iron Star always shows up when I do something bad?
That has happened quite often, but judging by the fact he's not here now, and I doubt the fact that you haven't done anything bad.
I haven't done anything bad. I done good. I done really good. Let me tell you, right?
Okay,
So I was trying to look for you. I was
Good
trying to
choice.
get money so I could get on the train.
good choice.
I was led to like this Weaver's Guild or something. It was like a shop or something. I don't know. I can't remember. And they took me. The little guy took me in the back.
Okay.
There were a bunch of thugs there, right?
Yep.
Who tried to beat me up and kill me.
Yep.
I chopped one of the guy's legs off. I chopped another guy's hand off.
Very good. How do you hold the
and-
sword?
And then I said to them,
How do you hold the sword?
I held them. And then I said, to them,
How?
if you don't let me go, I'll beat up the rest of yous.
Horizontal strike or vertical?
Both. And
This
they
could get you
asked,
better than that.
and they were like, "Oh well, you in what army?" And I was just like, "Well, show me the best person who, the biggest fighter, bestest fighter in here was." And this really, really tall person stood up, so I launched off of this other person and I cut them to pieces.
Mhm.
And I took some of their money, and then I
Okay.
left, and I took some of the money from the cashier, I like
Mhm.
the cash bit, and then I just got on the train, and now I ended up here. I just cleaned a bunch of dishes.
You know what? I don't know if I'd say what you did was good.
I mean, they were banned, like they were gonna like do it to other people, so I mean, technically I done good.
Yeah, but now they have less money, so they're gonna want to do it to more people. So probably
I mean, I could
overall,
just go
your
back.
your
I
net
could
good
just,
is
I
quite
could
bad.
just go
But
back and kill them.
if what you told me is true, very impressive.
I know I am. Well, we can get Iron Starters. I know how to. It's really easy.
If it involves just stabbing someone at random,
Oh no, I was just gonna launch it into like a nearby market. Disturb the peace.
sense of deja vu.
You want to go
Hmm.
flying?
No, I've had a busy day.
What did you get up to?
To teach a frog how to cook, and then looked for you.
And then I found you.
Eyes narrow. You did.
It's my magic power. I didn't want you to know about it.
Okay, well, we do need Iron Star Cooker because we do need to find out more about that evil sword.
I mean, we could just ask around.
All right. Get on the rickshaw. Let's ask around.
I jump on the rickshaw.
Picture
Can't
doesn't
believe you're-
move.
I can't believe you're not going to tell me about the rust hell you went in.
Blair's too traumatized. She'll tell later.
So the rickshaw's not going to be because we're already there, right?
Yep.
Ugh.
Doesn't say anything, he just stands there.
Yeah, it's down. Let's just sit in it for a minute.
Was this thing not gonna move?
No, because we're there.
Why don't we just walk?
All right, fine. Right, fine. Let's go find the Iron Star. And Hilda. I think Hilda did something, by the way. I don't know what.
Mother can't do anything.
Hilda can do lots of things. You are an idiot. Have you ever spoken to her?
All I've seen her do is cast like some magic and go and like cackle in her bedroom at night,
you-
and that's
You
about
have no idea how incredible that is.
it. Is it? Is that incredible?
It is amazing.
Is it?
Yes.
I mean, I've read books, and so far, like, eh.
You may have looked at books, but I doubt you read them.
No, I've read books. How do you think I learned how to do the explosion thing?
I really
Is
don't
that the
believe that
official
that's
name?
it. I don't believe that's a thing in a book that you can.
I'm sure I read it somewhere.
I think you've made a false equivalence here, correlation and causation.
Oh, how
These
do
are
you
long
think I
words
got
for you,
my?
aren't they?
How do you think I got my ability to make things explode by saying a word?
Just luck. You read something
Yeah,
and you thought
yeah.
it was for that. and
Yeah,
it just
Yeah, just
stumbled
pure blind luck mostly.
I'm going to learn all of them one day. I just have to find the other people who know them.
on-
Noble
You
goal.
believe it.
I will help you on. But we need Hilda and Iron Star. There's an evil sword.
Oh yeah, I should tell you about that. So I woke up in like a stone kind of casket, and then I was shoved out and picked up by these weird bug people
All right.
and put down on like a seat, and then I kind of just rolled away from them, and they didn't really chase. And
Oh,
like
so they were controlled by the thing.
I think so. There were other people in the room, and they had like big shards of rust in their throat.
Yeah, they were definitely controlled by the thing.
Yeah. So I checked around the other place, and I found this one person completely taken over by rust.
Okay, okay.
I
Where
left
was
that
this?
alone.
Where was this?
Back in Ashtown.
You're still in Ashtown.
Yeah. Oh,
What street was it? Yeah, the lady said the street, didn't she?
You did?
What street was that again? It was
Don't you remember? Have you forgotten the name of the street?
Speaking of someone who can't fucking remember his own name sometimes, come on.
you tell me the street, and I'm like, yeah, let's go,
I say the street.
let's go.
Oh, that's like. Oh, I just took the train from there.
It's okay, it's okay. We'll go there.
It's like half a day's walk, you know.
Or quarter of
Rickshaw?
a day rickshaw ride.
Oh god.
But then I have to pay
Oh.
again.
Pay! You're the stingiest skull I know.
How many skulls do you know?
At least 4.
That's a lot of skulls, actually.
3 of them aren't living, but you know.
Well, I'm probably quite generous as well then on the relative
No.
scale of skulls. No,
They at least, you know, are useful.
let's walk. You can get worn out and learn
not
a lesson
walking.
about endurance, and then you can stay somewhere and rest because I have had a day.
Why don't we just take a rickshaw and rest on the rickshaw?
It's bumpy.
Yeah, but we can rest.
All right then, Blair, get us a rickshaw.
I just go back to the stone golem guy.
He looks at you.
Hey, we need another ride. I'm sorry.
Pooh.
I give him the street that the place was on.
He nods. And he says, how long?
Like quarter of a day.
As fast
Well-
as possible.
We'll rest along the way, you know.
He holds up one finger.
I looked in it and I go,
I said you were getting it.
hey, look, if you want your faithful, like, protege to actually continue on being your protege, then you should pay.
Well, I mean, you already didn't agree to that, so.
I mean,
But
but
fine, I'll pay them the money. This is important. You need to stop it before they steal any more men's souls. Give him the one wealth.
then we hop on the rickshaw and Blair just goes to rest.
Alright, alright.
Let's get there real fast so we can bump into Ironstar when he gets his free visit there.
It's a good plan. So yeah, you spend half a day riding along with the rickshaw, finding a way back. And you get there. It's something odd there.
Mm-hmm. Well,
The street's mostly empty. It was packed with people when you were here.
This is suspicious.
Blair yells out, Ironstar! Helda!
No one around in any area of Ashton? That seems unlikely.
Helda, I
This
found
is
some
very
shiny
suspicious.
stuff. You might like it.
It's, like some bits of garbage blow across the street.
Ironstar, there's some piece here that's in danger of being disturbed.
I'm about to murder an innocent.
No answer.
I lean over to the golem and go, don't worry, she's not going to kill you.
Yeah, I would actually like you.
Wow.
He's got to be an innocent, other than his daylight robbery.
It costs 1.
Yeah? That got us the whole journey from where we were to the gate. And now this is a much smaller journey. For the same price, this is ridiculous.
He turns around. He says, "Goodbye."
Okay,
It's
have a
making
nice day.
cash.
Be safe.
Starts stomping off.
He was
How-
nice.
I'll seek you out again next time. He was very good, you know.
Yeah, well, we should probably. It's that building, and I point to the building.
He made like 4 wealth on that one.
Yeah, I made a lot. Yeah, I made a lot of money here. Well, I saved a lot of money.
I don't know. Wealth point saved is a wealth point earned.
Exactly. That's what these jokers don't get. And so that building there, the ominous-looking one, the dread portal.
Must be a normal door. It's a bit squat and like sturdy looking.
Yeah, it's pretty dread.
Yeah, it's pretty normal. We should go in.
I'm bigging it up. I'm playing up Blair's heroic efforts.
Blair just walks in.
Now follow her.
Door's locked.
I just cut the door down.
Well, something of note before you do that is that when you walk up to the door, see a bunch of movement in the corner of your eye, and you look around and you see a bunch of people along the street,
Oh.
walking out of doorways and such. Or
Oh god, do they have
shuffling,
rust
rather.
in them?
Shuffling
Yeah,
rather
yeah,
than walking,
they
actually.
shuffling and sluggish and slumped.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kind
this,
of
Looks like we
marionettes.
got some.
Yeah,
Bash
this
into
is-
them.
Blair, this
Looks
is
like
the...
we got some rust.
Good, you're catching on quickly.
Of course, I catch on quickly.
None, not according to evidence.
Well, we're going to take out our swords. Time to party.
I'll brandish my hands.
So we get a scene of the two of you like taking a pose back to back, and there's just a circle of people shuffling in from every direction.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bright flash of light above your head,
Ah!
and probably landing on top of Blair because that's funny to me. A woman comes tumbling out of the sky.
Ah!
Is she on a weird horse?
Nope.
Who's this lady?
She gets up and like stumbles to her feet. She's in a dress. She looks at the two of you. You recognize her.
Is it the lady who was in the building when I blew it up?
Last time you saw her, she cast a spell and disappeared.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
Madra.
it's her.
This is Madra.
Madra?
Yeah.
Oh, Madra, we've been.
Where am I? Where am I? You're
I
here?
don't know. Yeah.
Yes, we're here.
You cast a spell.
You cast the spell, which I'm sure you're aware. You did it, and you teleported away from the thing, and you've ended up in a rather dire situation.
Yeah, you should probably do that again and get out.
No, because I mean, this is probably less dangerous than the last one.
Also, get off me.
Rolls off you.
I
I
stand
help her up.
Yeah. Thank you. She looks around. Who are these?
Oh, they want to kill us.
Yeah, they're mind controlled by an evil sword.
I see.
Yeah, really out of the frying pan and into the fire.
No, I think you're right. I think this is much better.
Yeah, this is much better than the last one.
Is it because, like, I got a good number on that lady before?
Looks at you. You what?
I cut her leg open. It was really chill.
She did indeed get a single blow on her while having every bone in her body broken.
Oh, wasn't everybody?
Yeah, that makes more sense then.
It was just a rubber too.
Well, you're still
Look,
here,
if it was
Richard.
a fair clean, if it was just like us doing it again and I was like fully recuperated, I could kick her ass.
Don't listen to her, Madra. We spoke to a dragon man. Do you know about dragon men?
Alien.
Yes, of course. One of our servant peoples, I think.
Good. Okay. Blair, yell as loud as you can that this lady's innocent and about to die. Iron Star would be quite useful now.
Iron Star, Madara, the innocent lady who cast the magic spell, blah blah blah, is about to die because of rust.
Out
You
of
know.
the door that you were about to go into, it opens up, and woman shuffles out. You recognize her, actually. She's kind of like bags under her eyes, long dark hair, like tall and thin.
Is it the original one that we fought
is,
before?
Indeed, yes.
As soon as
Ah,
she
Blair,
talks.
you went to summon Iron Star, not the evil sword.
Oh, I'm sorry that he doesn't come on command like a fucking puppy.
You had one instruction.
She raises up the rusty sword that she has, and she looks like she's making a gesture, and then there's an explosion as like the wall behind her just like smashes into bits, and Iron Star and Hilda riding a big flying
He
horse
is
thing
like a puppy.
come crashing out of the building.
Oh,
like a
thank
puppy.
goodness. Blair, I take back your F, you get a C for effort this time. Excellent work.
And keep in
woman-
mind that the description is that I have her in my hands, so I should also get to grab her.
Yeah, that's fair. Like she tumbles forward and you jump off the big fly horse and you grab her.
Iron Star, be careful. The rust will take over your mind. Be very
I
careful.
think
Hilda,
he's
you
a-
did something.
And Hilda looks down from her horse and like, oh,
It's clinging
why
to
am I
the
not so?
wall of the building.
Yeah, why am I not surprised to see you two here?
I mean, why am I not surprised to see you riding a fleshy horse?
I told you. You're not surprised because I told you that Hilda's incredible.
I mean, that doesn't seem incredible to me. That just seems a bit creepy. Hilda, maybe take up knitting, not bodies.
Well, I knitted these bodies myself.
I know that was the point. Don't knit bodies.
The
Knit a nice scarf. I think you could
the
do
crowd.
scarves.
That's crowding you from every side of the street start coming forward faster.
Maybe we should do with these guys.
Yeah, let's deal with these. Hilda, we'll talk about this later. I believe you may be a fly,
Huh?
metaphorically speaking.
Like, well, these are made of flies. Fly material, kinda.
No, you're as bad as Blair. Stop. Time to fight.
I mean, if I mean that'd make her pretty fly, wouldn't it?
You get halfway through that sentence before you're jumped by a mob of like.
Yeah, I just fucking die. My flame goes out and I fall into a pile on the floor. No.
I use his skull as my weapon.
Yeah, time to fight. Let's fight.
Yeah. Let's go Blair first. You're jumped
Blair's
by
gonna-
a mob of zombies. I wish I had stream safe music that I could put on here. This big flashy action scene happens.
Blair's gonna vault off Inigo's head and into the zombies, doing her.
Char your hand
Or-
doing that, but alright.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking
and she's
Pokemon.
gonna. No, she's gonna like boot herself off him. So, like, just kick herself away into the crowd with like like doing her whirlwind maneuver.
I told you before, it's shoulders of giants, not chest or skull. Shoulders of
Oh,
giants.
that's close enough.
It's not even real. It's good.
Should be bust a giant.
Alright, roll to reach heaven through violence.
Oh fuck! Oh. We rested right on the what was it?
We had a respite on the rickshaw.
So
So
that
you
means we
went-
got all our stamina back.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Same. So this is 7.
Okay, so 7. Yeah, no, so they just like tear into you with fingers and teeth.
Ow!
And let's see, the savage. It's what? It's
Savage.
there it is. Savage, yeah. Like skin vicious and brutal, but take +1 damage when you take damage. So vicious meaning double damage to stamina, and brutal meaning always deals an additional wound in addition to any other damage it deals, even if the target has stamina remaining or spends armor against it. So these things deal 1 damage plus 1 for being a group, doubled, and then a 1 wound. So 4 damage to stamina and 1 wound in addition to that.
So I'm down to 1 wound.
Yes. As they just tear into you.
You've got armor you can spend.
Oh yeah, I've spent 1 armor to like take away 3 of that damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in no armor now.
Yeah, so 1 stamina, 1 wound then.
Yeah. Ow.
1-1.
Yeah.
So I'm on 2 stamina, 2 wound.
Yeah, that's much as me.
Ow, that hurt.
Indigo, you likewise are mobbed by these people. They move
No.
surprisingly quickly.
No, fuck that. I'm gonna start chopping and kicking.
All right.
I'm tired of this nonsense. This is ridiculous. I'm even gonna empower it.
Right. Reach heaven through violence. Look at that. What's your flourish?
Crippling and reeling.
Crippling and reeling. All right.
So I'm messy, destructive, crippling, and reeling.
Yeah, and you deal how much damage?
2 with +1 or area based on messy, your decision.
Yeah, that's the same since they're a group, so it's damage basically. Because either it's 3 damage and it's reduced by 1, or it's 2 damage area, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same. Yeah. So but they take 1 extra because they are savage. They don't care. They're not trying to block. You can just kick these people left and right, and they go flying. Chop them into pieces.
And Canaria boys be reeling? Have I just knocked a whole bunch of them over into each other?
Oh yeah. You pinball them into each other. They go
That's
flying.
fucking rad. That's actually rad. I'm good. And they're crippled, so
Yeah.
they're like, ooh, all bundled up.
Yeah. Iron
See,
Star.
Blair, I told you I'm good.
Iron Star. The woman in your grasp twists and turns and almost seems to be lifted off the ground by the hand holding the sword, and she's just stabbing at you.
Well, I'm just gonna channel my angelic fire and crush her in my hands.
Okay.
So I'm gonna invoke famous Iron Soul and roll my armor to reach violence through heaven.
Nice.
Can you, though?
Yeah, I mean, the thing I did was turned back by time, so I should be able to use it again.
And we also cut away from you guys for a long time, so you just having a rest in a cafe at some point during all of this seems reasonable to me.
Hey, I have my stamina back.
Do it.
No, you wouldn't actually have gotten a rest because then you wouldn't still have the horse.
Oh yeah.
So no rest for that. But I think
you could have had a respite.
Yeah, I think for you, Iron Star, I think it makes sense that the thing you did was turned back by time, so that's fair. It was also another session, which I think kind of cancelled.
It's
Yeah.
bullshit. I hate this.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to rest and train and level up. Is that so wrong?
I'm not gonna let up on you guys. That's ridiculous.
Was it anything happening? Oh, there we go. 12.
Oh, 12. So yes, I suppose this would be melee?
Yeah, it's unarmed.
Yeah, what's your
so that's
flourish?
Reeling.
Reeling, yeah.
And it's also forceful.
Mm-hmm. So
Or,
there's...
or was this might?
No, this was
What?
armor. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Where you're grappling.
Yeah, actually. That's...
So you can choose any or all of. They stop moving, can't move till they escape your grasp. Take 1 AP damage, are reeling and.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think that makes sense, that it was might rather than reach heaven through violence.
Because that's physical strength to subdue, grapple, or throw.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, alright, fine. So, what is that? What can I choose?
If you look in the combat moves, there's a might one.
You can choose any or all
Yeah.
of
I'll
the
just
4
choose
options.
all of them, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So reeling, crippled, like you hear the sound of a bunch of breaking bones. And yeah. Also cannot move until they skip the grasp. That's fair. Okay. Hilda. So,
Nay.
looking down at all of this chaos from like being perched on the wall with your big fly mount.
Let's deal with this crowd. I'm gonna cast some Dread Sorcery.
Mm-hmm.
Pyromancy.
Chant and the smoke tendrils emerge.
Yeah, choose one. So I choose Pyromancy,
Mhm.
and then I make a roll. We have Mind. We have a -1 modifier.
Why?
Because I have a
Yeah,
skill.
you picked the
that's
-1.
bad.
Oh, you're right. Oh, okay. So failing.
That means it fails.
So let's see here. Dread Sorcery. When a mace your art writhes catastrophically, it fails, and in addition to other consequences, choose one. You take 1 AP damage from the backlash, or deal 1 AP damage to an ally in range from the backlash.
Let's see.
If you, I'm really tough, by the way, so I will take no damage. So just a thought.
So like the so what happens is like the like Hilda looks really strained,
Mm-hmm.
and then instead of lashing out against the like the crowd,
Mm-hmm.
one of the tendrils lashes out against Master Indigo instead.
And so it's weird smoke tendrils, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So as they come, I'll be like moving side to side and parrying smoke somehow
Yeah.
with my hands, and I'm like, "Oh, Hilda, haven't done this in a while." And I will take -1 damage from any source.
Yeah, that's fair. And so as the like tendrils of smoke lash out wildly in different directions, they tear into the side of the building that the mount is attached to, like just breaking it loose, sending you tumbling with your mount like down on top of Iron Star below.
Well, the mount can fly, so.
Yeah, well, it's also like there's a bunch of rock falling with you, so it's very difficult to fly in those circumstances. So take. Let's see. What's the damage of falling rocks and stuff? There's a thing for that.
A massive boulder is 4.
Yeah.
Incidental damage is 1. A long fall is 2.
Yeah. So I think it's a 2 to Hilda.
Mhm.
Iron Star, you're like about to get struck by just a bunch of falling rocks. And I think your steed is crushed.
Okay.
Farewell, noble beast.
Yes.
Farewell, -1 modifier.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to just tough it out as I am stronger than stone.
All right. See, what would that be then?
Overcome breath.
Yeah, like you're supposed to basically use combat moves whenever. But there really isn't one for this. So that sounds like
Aid, he's defending himself, or he's defending the location underneath him.
yeah, I suppose.
I mean,
You
aid
can-
is just take the damage instead of that. So what?
Yeah, but you can also reduce the damage by 1. Is one
Yeah.
of the effects.
Yeah, reduce the damage of attack or effect by 1 that attempts to damage your
Yeah.
target.
You can defend or aid a character, object, or location, right?
Yeah. All right.
Or you could try and reach heaven through violence and smash it.
No, because I'm holding on to a thing. I guess I can
Use
smash it
your
with
head.
that.
Use the head. Just go bonk. Fuck you, rocks.
All right, I'll swing the thing I'm holding into the rock.
I'm gonna call it a broken roll to do it like while holding on to her and not let it go.
All right, in that case, I
Wait, why
want.
don't you smash her into the rock?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She's wriggly.
Yeah, but that's still broken. Like call it a cold shot in that case. One thing to hit the other.
Batter up.
All right. Do I get the power die if I succeed?
Why would you?
Because if you can make it broken in a.
That's if you intentionally do the channel flame move.
Yeah, so I'll do that. Why not?
Fair enough. That makes sense to me. So you spend a power die to empower a roll. No, yeah, it's with your push, right? It's when you push. It's
I
not the
push.
way.
I'm pushing it.
You know, in terms of thing. Yeah.
If I attempt something risky, yeah.
It becomes broken, but only if it's already broken.
No,
So,
no,
yeah.
no. If you push the move, it becomes clumsy or broken, but only if it's already broken.
Well, if you push the roll becomes clumsy, or broken, but only if it's already broken.
Yeah.
So it's
So it's broken.
yeah, so it's
Yeah.
broken. Like broken is worse than clumsy most of the time. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So basically, it's just broken.
yeah,
I guess broken is considered worse than clumsy.
yeah. It is.
So when you push it, becomes clumsy, or if it's already broken, then it continues to be broken.
Yeah, because
exactly.
otherwise you could always like, oh well, I push it instead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So that's
Oh.
a break die for me.
wow.
And yeah, you are struck by the rock slide as it just like tumbles down on you. The entire face of the building is just like torn loose, and it was a very sturdy building as established. So yeah, take 2 damage. And I think also you lose your grip on your quarry as she like wriggles free in the confusion, and like you lose sight of her for a moment as rocks crash down all around you.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Hilda.
You okay over there, Iron Star?
Now,
Everyone, because I'm always included in everyone else's failure conditions.
I could have hit you with an AP 1 damage. I didn't.
That's nothing.
Blair,
I mean, it was literally nothing.
you're being torn to pieces by like a mob of savage, like wild people.
Okay,
Peasants.
so Blair is like stabbing into them, but not pulling the sword out. So like she's just stabbing into their head, pulling another sword, stabbing, just pull, stab, pull, stab, pull, stab,
Okay.
and like this vicious frenzy. Alright,
Your
so it's
thing.
body. Is Master Indigo? Actually, I don't think you've got any left to give me any tips.
Nope. The only tips that you still have are actually the tips you have is like show no mercy and attacking the sword.
Yeah.
I've already rolled, so I'll
Yeah.
use that
Yeah.
next time.
And it
So-
still would have been
Yeah. So
9
you
anyway.
deal your damage, which is what?
2.
2. Okay. And it's +1 because they're savage, but it's -1 because they're group, so that's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, they're stabbing, but there's just more and more of them coming in, just biting and ripping and tearing.
Ow.
So again, you take 4 damage to stamina.
Okay, so that's I take a minus. So I'm at 1 wind.
So it's double damage to stamina. So those 4 wouldn't roll over to wounds, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how much stamina do you have left?
I've got 2 stamina left and 2 wind left.
Okay, so I figure like the first damage, like they deal 1 damage, which is doubled to 2, and then they'll deal 1 damage, which isn't doubled, basically.
Okay, so I'm on 1 wind.
Yeah, and then you additionally also take a wound. Just
Okay, so I'm
Time
no
to
wind.
don't be shattered.
So I need to roll to see if I die.
Yes, you make the shattered move.
So it's just 2d6, isn't it?
Yes. No, it's
No, yeah.
plus breath.
Plus breath.
Okay, right. We'll just roll a clumsy roll and hope
So
for the best.
yeah,
Actually, I could just roll normal roll and then with plus breath, or is normal roll?
normal. Yeah,
Yeah,
normal,
yeah,
normal
yeah.
plus breath.
It's a normal roll. Normal roll plus breath.
Guys, I'm begging to God, don't kill me.
No problem. I got an ace up my sleeve.
Yeah, she's good. She can fuck us up.
I'm dead.
Okay, so 4 means
You
on a miss,
die or
die
immediately-
or immediately make the defy fate move.
Okay, what's the defy fate move?
When you attempt
you
to
make-
defy your fate, make
yeah,
a clumsy roll.
make a clumsy roll.
On a 10 plus, you heal 1 wound and you avoid your fate for now. On a 79, you heal 1 wound, but you survive, but choose 1. You are disfigured or badly injured and take a permanent -1 to a stat. Or you are forced into a hard bargain with a greater power for your petty soul. Or you permanently lose something precious, a limb, a memory, etc. Get that 10!
Yeah,
You're fine!
plus 1 wound. She's fine.
Yeah!
Why am I always on death's fucking door?
Because you keep jumping into Murder Town. If I had my lessons back, I could give you a lesson on how not to die. That's a thing I can do.
Master Indigo.
Blair just nearly got fucking murdered.
Yeah, Blair, you
I'm
got
plus
fucking
covered in
murdered.
rocks.
Yeah.
My group's crippled and reeling.
Yep. So the ones that like were just busy tearing into Blair switched their focus from her to you.
All right, time to blow them up too. Yeah, I'm gonna leap in and start being a blender.
All right.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Look at that, 13.
Messy, destructive, crippled and reeling.
Yeah, so they're smashed to pieces, like
Chopping all their arms and legs
everywhere.
off.
Yeah. And so
Throwing them all over the place.
that leaves just like a few scattered stragglers of the crowd of people, just kind of stumbling around, confused. They don't seem to know what to do.
Blair, are you alright? Did you see how cool I was just now?
There,
I'm
your
fine.
everything is in pain.
I'm in a lot of pain.
Good. Pain is a good teacher.
I think that's the 3rd time I've been at death's door.
Probably done more than that and you just didn't
I'm
notice.
probably like his most frequent visitor.
Oh, you again.
I don't know.
Legacy.
Iron Star has done it at least 76 times.
Yeah, but like he doesn't go to my kind of death's door. He just goes to like
It's okay.
Eternity
Death probably doesn't
Door.
want to deal with you any more than the rest of us. Did you see how cool I was?
look.
I just annihilated those guys.
I mean, yeah, that was
Iron
could have
Star,
done better.
This is why I teach you.
you're buried in a bunch of rocks and you've lost your quarry.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care about the rocks. That's on
Roberto.
an obstacle, so I can walk through it. basically.
Yeah, you are.
So I mean, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna fire my gun and kill everything in the room, because I'm pissed as fuck.
I mean, all of the zombies are beaten up at this point. You're in a street, not in a room, but
Oh,
uh,
I don't care anymore. I'm temperamental. I'm gonna murder everyone.
Okay.
They're
Hilda
they're all
first or
disturbing the
what?
peace. I'm
So Hilda first, I guess.
What happens?
You know what happens if you do this? He'll rewind time again.
Oh. No, I mean if I see that everything is fine when the rocks
mean,
come off.
No, like your quarry, like she's still around. Like she
Oh,
lost the
so
sight
I'll
for
fire at her then.
momentarily, but yeah. So she's like you can see her like running back into the building that you just smashed the front of. So yeah, roll to reach heaven through violence.
Yeah. Actually, maybe I'll just punch because my punches are ranged now with 49 empty palms. So I'll do that.
The long arm of the law.
Yeah.
Good joke, funny joke.
Jesus Christ.
Body strength, right?
Yes.
10.
10. Okay, what's your flourish?
It is crippled. Reeling, actually. Reeling and forceful and potent.
Oh.
Potent means that I can use strength instead of dex
Yeah.
when I do ranged.
And
But
potent?
potent is strength instead.
Yeah. And forceful
Force,
is...
forceful is.
Forceful has a chance to be reeling.
Yeah. So
and,
50-50?
and yeah,
And
but
yeah,
they
and
also
you're
get reeling.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so you... And how much damage do you deal?
2.
2, okay. She'll spend armor. Okay, yeah, so you bash her in the back and she just topples forward. As your, like key strike reaches her, you can see that there's basically like a cloud of like rust flakes that are just like thrown off of her as she topples forward and smashes into the ground. That's her spending armor.
That's
Be-
just spending armor.
Beware, Iron Star.
Yeah, a reading NPC can't deal damage, and any other actions they take are far less effective.
Yeah.
A reading PC skips next action. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So, you're all free to act. Who's gonna do something here? Because she's not going. She's knocked down for a moment.
well, take them in order, I suppose.
Does it do anything to curse her? I don't think it's that.
Oh, you could
Because
curse
it
her.
is. Yeah, but like, is she the one who wants to? Like, isn't it the sword that is? Well, I don't actually know. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna cast a sorcery. I'm gonna red word her.
Okay.
Red word her.
Yeah.
Pick myself up from the rocks.
Is
Above
Queen
the
Mudra
rocks.
still here and okay?
Yeah, she's like standing between, like next to Indigo, looking at Blair, horrified, looking at all of you.
I
Just
grab her.
survived there.
I like grab her hand.
Well, it is.
A 7?
It is good. I do it, but I have to choose.
Yeah.
I'll take a -1.
Yeah,
It's
mine
the
gonna
safest
go
bet.
into red sorcery. Yeah. And so red word. At any point by merely willing it, you can consume this curse and deal 2 damage to this target, not preventable or reducible in any way. Okay, cool. So what does that look like?
That looks like the like it is her normal stuff is like long black tendrils,
Yeah.
but this one is a very like it's a thin thread, thin like sort of flowing reddish thread
Yeah.
that like it coalesces into like a little ball sorta
Mm-hmm.
over the book, and then it like shoots away and coils around the like around her, like around her arm before
Yeah.
it like disappears it like melts into the skin.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay. Blair,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Um.
That's the sound of Blair having had her teeth punched in.
Yeah.
She's eating them. Well,
Destroy the sword, Blair.
the plan was, but since you told me to do it, I'm not going to do
You get
No,
+1 for
um,
destroying the sword.
it. I'm going to, like the fool I am, running after Iron Star, and do I see the blade on the floor, or
She's still holding it.
I'm going to vault off Iron Star's head.
All right.
Shoulders of giants.
And I'm gonna like stab one blade into the blade and the other into this lady's like upper shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Pin her to the ground, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. I suppose roll reach heaven through violence.
9.
So yeah.
That's actually a 10 if you take the +1, right?
Oh yeah, I take the
Yeah,
+1.
And it's a +1. Yeah, exactly. So it's a 10. So you deal your 3 damage, right? Because
Yep.
actually,
And it's forceful.
yeah.
You can see if she's reeling even more.
Yeah. So yeah, you stab one sword through her shoulder, pinning her to the ground. The other strikes the sword, shattering it into like hundreds and hundreds of shards. The woman kind of squirms and moans in pain a bit.
Like she's fine now.
What do you do to find out?
I end the curse.
Face.
She takes 2 damage.
Oh.
What does that look like?
Like suddenly the like where the thread sinked into the skin,
Mm-hmm.
it suddenly flares up
Yeah.
like a really intense red,
Mm-hmm.
as it then like inverts, like it goes straight through
Yeah.
on both sides before like blinking
Yeah.
out.
So she opens her eyes, and there's a kind of bleary-eyed look, and she looks up at Blair, and she's like, "Ooh,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you just killed an innocent lady. Whose only crime was being mind controlled by a sword.
she's dead."
Yeah.
See, that wasn't me.
It wasn't Blair.
Okay, Iron Star.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
About what?
What just happened?
Who just killed an innocent
How
lady,
will
maybe?
you react to what just happened?
Well, I mean, I don't know if she was she innocent.
I mean, she didn't know what was going on. She was mind controlled by a sword, and then she wasn't mind controlled by the sword anymore, and then Hilda
You
killed her.
don't know that. She
Actually,
was just about to kill us all.
Yeah, by going, "Who are you? Oh, I'm dying."
That's an
Yeah.
honest mistake.
She wanted to hear. She's bloodthirsty.
So I mean,
Manslaughter at most, not murder.
was she in? I mean, I can pry secrets, right? Was she guilty of breaking the law?
How do you find out? Like, what do you do to?
It's my power. I'm supernaturally Watchman's Eye. I can make a price secrets roll to ask if this person is guilty of breaking the law.
He pries secrets.
Magic is a volatile thing, you know. Just a.
So it's when you make a press secret roll, you can additionally ask the following questions.
Yeah.
And make a press secret roll. The question you need to do is when you attempt to discern information from a person, area, or situation. So yeah, like what are you doing to find that information out?
I mean, how can I otherwise? It's called Watchman's Eye. I just see it. I'm an angel.
Like you're still doing something to like check the scene, right? Like if you're finding out, information out of this somehow.
Yeah, I just saw what happened.
Open her eyes and look deep into them.
Yeah,
Look into the window of her soul
Yeah.
and find out if she'd fucked up.
yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Or you could ask, I guess you could ask Hilda if she's guilty of the old law.
Well, she's just gonna
And
say no, and it's
Yeah,
not
but,
asking.
but then you'd know, because you can tell. 'cause you can just
But
ask
it,
the question.
but it isn't asking. It's just knowing.
Yeah.
It's called Watchman's Eye. I just
Yeah,
see.
so yeah, but that's another way you could do it. You can either just
Like-
look at this lady and figure out, or you could just look at Hilda and go, "Is she guilty of breaking the old law?"
I don't think that that's how that move works. Like it's when you pray secrets. It's not like you can do this whenever. And praying secrets is in some way investigating or trying to find out information. So
Yeah,
if
I'm
this is-
investigating the guy by looking at him.
okay.
I mean,
So, and I mean, and that's fair. Like saying that, okay, you look her over and you like try to like find out something. Like, that's fair, but you
Yeah.
need to know what the action you're taking is.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rockless Mind.
Which is just 0, I suppose. Is it?
But do you have your minus in?
Yeah, 0,
reflex?
Yeah, he's a slow boy.
Yeah, fuck speed. Who needs that? 4. Why am I rolling so low? So, I mean, I suppose she's super guilty.
Well, so you get to ask a question anyway, and the answer may or may not be truthful.
Yeah, so is she guilty of breaking the law?
No.
Yeah, so yeah, it's fine.
No.
No. Like,
No.
Who is the she in this?
Yeah.
I mean, is Hilda? Did she just break the whole law?
Oh, I thought you meant like the person who was just killed.
Lame.
Oh, if it's Hilda. Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, I suppose I need to punish you then.
At least I'm not the only one guilty of breaking the old law.
Well, I guess I just stride over there and dunk on you.
Should you walk over and punch her or what? Like,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough.
What?
Enough of this law breaking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you broke like 50 laws yourself,
Uh.
Mr. Law.
Actually, no.
Actually, he's incapable.
Yeah. I am the law, so. I mean, I'm not gonna murder you. I'm just gonna like grab onto you and.
Yeah,
like,
sure. You're not gonna murder me.
Yeah.
I only have 2 wounds left, you know. And
Yeah,
no,
no, he's just gonna give you a good telling off.
No, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna punch you. I'm just gonna grab you because I mean we are kind of friends. So.
And they were very like she put the curse on her while she was guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear this nepotism? The lawman's like, I'm friends, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
that's why I keep saying that we're friends.
Corruption is what that.
Yeah.
is what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm down with that. As the person who supposedly could potentially benefit from said corruption,
Yeah.
I'm all for it in this case.
I mean, it happens all the time.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Police are always just doing favors. for
Well,
free.
when you grab Hilda, she's gonna say, "Whoops." Panic me. No, whoops, and then she like puts the book in her like on her belt, and then she holds out her hands and goes, "Butterfingers, butter mine."
Butter lips. That's
You
gross.
will repent after we are done here.
And you know, magic is such a volatile thing. You hardly know what's gonna happen.
Well, then don't use it. If you don't know what will happen.
She knows what'll happen.
I guess I'll not help next time some lawbreaker breaks the law.
No, Hilda, there's no need to be like that. It's okay. You scratch his back, he'll scratch yours.
Can we
Well,
get
it
the,
is. It is the law, after all. Who am
Okay.
I to say anything about that?
While these jokers are doing that, I'm gonna smash this fucking sword.
Mhm.
I already smashed it.
Yeah,
So that
somebody
sounds
smashed into 100 pieces.
But they're like including the little wiggly bit.
Oh yeah.
I thought Rust just went everywhere. She completely, utterly, totally destroyed it.
Rust went everywhere. That's all that went everywhere.
No, no.
Can we like annihilate it? So,
No. There was a little wiggly bit before. There was a little wiggly bit.
Was there?
There was definitely
Yeah.
a little wiggly bit.
Yeah, there was.
There was a little bright, glowing, silvery wiggly bit that was not rust and was very small.
Well, there's no such thing here.
Still around. It's still active.
It's probably
Everybody.
deeper in. Like, there's a lot more.
Enough of the infighting. Let's go.
Yeah.
Blair's
let's
gonna
find
run
it.
forward. Let's go.
Madra looks at the four of you. Going where?
Oh yeah, we're gonna kill more dust. More
Yeah,
rust.
I'm
Dust. Dusty
go.
Dusty.
I'm gonna grab her hand
Razzle dazzle.
and drag her along.
I don't know.
What?
That information might be against the law. Now I'm afraid to tell.
Let's crush his skull.
We have a contract to protect this woman. Maybe Hilda. What were the specific terms of the contract? Was it protect this lady, or was it just get rid of the other thing? Because otherwise, she's going to need another contract, which you should probably write up.
Protection. It was
It was
definitely
protect.
protection.
What protection?
Oh, well, then I guess you don't get to make another contract, Hilda. You're supposed to learn all the
You
time.
can't take me into
Well, the
plan of
contract
this
is already
thing.
made.
Who knows what it might do?
Besides, I'm already caught in these stone giant's arms as a lawbreaker.
Yes, and it
I-
looks very romantic. I will paint a portrait of it
Ice
later.
narrow size, like puts you down. It's fine, Hilda. It's fine.
It looked very romantic. An angel and a devil, a criminal and the lawman together, like forbidden love, star-crossed lovers. Anyway,
And when she
Where's
gets put down, she like dusts off her dress.
I mean,
And then she goes,
I'm not.
I
I'm
knew
not-
we'd find an understanding.
I mean, I'm not an idiot. I mean, I saw what happened. It was a mistake. Like,
yeah.
I mean, that thing was in it, and you tried your best.
Because that's
This
how
is
it
a
works.
Blair level self-delusion.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
ask
Who
me.
wants to rally the allies
Oh.
so they can help Blair?
Ugh.
I mean, can I just go and talk to the Justice Guild?
No, they hate you. We need to deal with the sword further in.
Well, the sword. Fine. I mean,
The sword isn't done. You said the Blair could only go free if she got rid of the sword. The sword still isn't
Yeah.
got rid of. This is not the sword. There was a little wiggly thing about yay big.
all right, fine. I mean, I did say that I wanted to get the sword. That was my mantra thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, since that was the thing I got, that has to be it, right?
Hmm, yes.
See, he said, yes. That means
Uh-huh.
no.
Or it means he's fucking with you.
Yeah, no, we need to go further in.
Yeah, right.
Need to go
So-
deeper.
What?
Why don't we just ask like the flame thing?
Do you want to
Why don't you just use your power to say, yeah, but fortunately, it actually died.
Because he's got no points.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
could, we could take like a short rest to recover our bullshit.
Yeah, let's train.
No, it's a long rest.
What-
We-
For 10 days.
Blair's
No.
gonna run deeper in.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
she's gone. She didn't even want to catch her breath.
Yeah.
Alright.
After a lawman, before she gets possessed by the sword, and who knows what it'll do with that girl's power. She's got quite a lot.
You see,
That's
is
fine.
like as you follow Blair, there's just like little drops of blood.
Yeah.
Teeth
She's
falling
bleeding
out.
profusely, but she's continuing to fight.
I mean,
She's stupid.
can I do the thing where I, like, heal her a bit?
Yeah, you do the bolster move. You tell her that
Yeah.
she's
Mhm.
good. Yell her, give her a good speech.
So what do you do?
Blair, slow down. You're bleeding. Unlike me, you're a bit more, suppose, mortal.
Shush. I'm fine.
Come now, you cannot become the greatest swordman alive if you're not alive.
I almost died, but like usually I almost die only once a day.
Let me at least see to your wounds.
So
It's a myth.
I almost die only about once a day, so I think I'm fine for the
Well,
rest of the
Stay close to me. I will protect you.
No, I'll be fine.
Instead of healing, I would like to do the thing where I take damage instead.
Oh, you're gonna aid?
Yeah.
You're not gonna do the bolster?
No, I'm gonna do
You're
the
not
aid.
gonna have us all stand staunchly as our allies and give her a feeling of camaraderie and friendship and belonging?
No,
Be healed?
no. I mean, I don't need to heal Blair if I take the damage instead, right?
Roll plus breath then.
Yeah.
Right.
You have hold 3.
All right, nice.
Okay. Does anyone else wanna give a rousing speech?
I mean, I can because I could do the bolster move.
Yeah, but you can't heal yourself.
I know, but I'll bolster someone else. I'll bolster Hilda. and I'll say,
Actually,
Helda.
no, you can bolster everybody at
Yeah.
once.
Oh yeah, I'll
You
bolster
probably-
everyone at once, and I say, you guys have dealt with me, so there's probably like I'm the greatest swordsman, so like this thing should be no bother for you.
You
people.
will be. You are not.
Yes, this is a very important distinction, Blair. You need to.
Right, so I need to roll plus breath,
Oh no, it's plus heat
Yeah, it's plus heat.
plus
to
heat.
Oh,
bolster.
you're right. Yeah, yeah. Plus, it's aid is plus breath and bolster.
Yeah.
So it's a
Okay.
9.
So
Yep.
9. You may choose one, but you can no longer choose that option again until you take a
Yeah.
rest.
So all allies that can hear and see you and have no stamina get plus heat stamina. A single ally that hears you can gain plus heat stamina or lose reeling and stun. But we don't have anybody in that. I think only Hilda has none.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have no stamina.
Yeah, so you can give one person +1 stamina. Yeah,
I'll give Hilda +1 stamina.
Hurrah!
very good. We'll work on your speechifying later, but very good. Good diction.
Yeah. What is your heat? Is it the 1?
1.
All right.
You descend down the stairs.
So why did we do this again?
Because there's an evil sword disturbing the peace and killing innocents and taking their souls.
Yeah, you find yourself in front of the same door that you left. It looks less sturdy than it did. I mean, you smashed your way out of it for one.
I mean, didn't Blair already deal with one sword?
No. There was definitely an actual inner core sword.
Oh yeah, I think that was the sword I saw overtaking someone with rust.
That would have been good to mention. Take us there.
I did mention that. You just neglected to mention it to other people.
So Blair, you reach the doorway where you smashed your way out before. And the door is still smashed, but the hinges are all covered in layers and layers of rust.
Oh yeah, more rust.
And it's kind of like almost flowing down, making like it's a half door, like the lower half of it is kind of like blocked.
Yeah, I
This
got to
is,
cut that down.
this is not good. This
I mean,
is
you could
not-
just step over it. It's not
Yeah, I would just step over it.
Stay
Um,
behind Iron Star, Your Highness.
All right.
Say your real name. Eyes narrow.
No, my name is Highness. That's a title.
You knew what I meant. Eyes narrow further.
Can't we just... You don't have any eyes. Can't we just do whatever it is we're supposed to do and get out of here?
There, you step into the corridor, which is covered floor to ceiling with rust. It's got this almost biological
Oh.
quality to it.
Okay, I think you all should. I think you should all get out of here because I'm about to do something that none of you will really like.
Flakes fall from the ceiling.
To
Making it
dodge!
difficult to see. No. Just like
Oh.
calmly. Most
I'm
of
gonna
them,
walk
most of them.
further
It's a
in.
trap.
I would say, right, none of you should follow me because things are about to happen. that will be
Or
bad.
Blair Hilda could fireball it.
No,
Cleanse the corridor with fire.
because
Or
I
I
would
could shoot
still.
them.
I would still
Or
have the
Iron Star could
ability.
use a rocket launcher.
There's
I was
only
so-
one person here who has fire. Maybe we should throw in your head instead.
No. You do not want me being controlled by this thing. Did you see what I did to those guys? Anyway, Blair, stand back, please.
Now,
No.
Hmm?
you hear from in front of you to the left, the room, there was the kitchen, as far as you remember.
Yeah.
You can hear the like muffled sounds like a person like struggling.
Blair's gonna run in there.
So this room also is basically covered in rust everywhere, and you see the little window, the back of it. You can see
Yeah.
a leg sticking through it,
Oh,
and the foot is also covered in part of the rust, kind of stuck to the wall, and you can see that someone just out on the street is kind of struggling and trying to pull the leg free.
I help them.
what?
How?
I guess I push the leg out.
What?
The foot is encased in rust, which is fused to the
Oh.
wall.
I'm gonna start hitting the rust away.
All right. Sure.
So
roll,
much
roll
to
to
roll.
overcome.
So body or
Yeah,
reflex?
body.
Body.
Uh,
8.
Okay, yeah. You smash away, and after a good few solid hits, the rust breaks away and breaks loose, and the leg disappears out of the window. It moves kind of disconcertingly. That you suspect that there was at least one broken bone in there.
Yeah, they were probably just an innocent.
Yeah,
Smashing
probably.
away.
No.
Smashing away, you basically throw up great clouds of rust particles. They're making it very difficult to breathe.
Wow.
You start coughing. Kind of painful.
I
Good
go
thing
in
you're not
after her and go, what just happened? What's going
Oh,
on?
I freed someone who was trapped.
Okay, no, you didn't. Let's go, everyone outside.
No, I freed them.
No, you fucking didn't. We're
Yes,
leaving.
I did.
I run out,
Look, okay, bye. I'm gonna continue searching.
What do you
and I say, Einstart this way.
What? Do you have a plan, Indigo? Because in that case, maybe you should use your words.
I believe Blair just helped the thing escape. Tried to sneak out through a window, and it's going to be out there running around.
Fine.
Blair, looking around. What are you looking for, and how are you looking for it?
I'm looking for the little wiggly bit of the sword. I'm just sort of poking around through the rust, and I'm covering one hand over my mouth, and the other sort of clearing away rust.
Right. Roll to pry secret.
Okay, so it's mind. Not very good at that. Oh boy. That's an 11 though.
Yeah, you get 3 questions.
What are the questions again? It's what's the most useful here?
They're in the handouts.
Yeah, it's in the
Utility
hand.
There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna ask what here seems false or deceitful?
Well, several of the places where you remember there being doors now just look like they're part of the wall, like they're covered up completely.
Right.
And so there's definitely things hidden here.
Okay. What here could be useful to me?
The air is very still and blank, right? That doesn't move. Yeah. Even so, you noticed how the rust particles, when they were thrown up, they seem to kind of waft like there was a breeze that you couldn't feel.
Right.
Following that might lead you.
Okay. My last question. What seems to be the safest path forward?
This would be the safest path forward. I mean, well, leaving is one answer, but that's not forward.
Yeah.
Probably continuing this search without having your allies leave.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to everyone to try and leave, and I'm gonna say, right, the lot of you, if you leave, then I'll die, and Iron Star. That means bad things will happen.
I wanna do a prize secrets and look around.
No, I won't leave actually because I will stand in Blair's defense.
I'm gonna look around and try and figure out if Blair did fuck up.
I'm standing at the exit. Just look, watching.
Fuck.
Holy fucking moly!
All right.
Okay, what has just happened here?
What has just happened here? Like I don't. The thing that I'm stumbling on here is how meta this is supposed to be. Like how much information that's.
It just says a GM has to answer
Yeah,
truthfully.
exactly. I'm supposed to answer truthfully. So what has just happened here? Well, it is that the cursed sword has feasted and grown.
Now you've got a whole cursed house.
There are 2 questions more.
Yeah, I've got 2 questions left. Yeah, so what's just happened there? The sword has grown.
Maybe what's helpful for us.
Yeah, what here could be useful to me?
What here could be useful? You remember when you first met carrying the sword? She was very particular about asking for your permission to fight.
Yeah, it's like that was the thing about the legend. They had to always be invitation fights and travels by invitation only. And what's about to happen?
What's about to happen is you're about to come face to face with the heart of the sword.
The heart of the sword.
Yeah, the heart of
Yeah.
cards.
So Blair is gonna follow, like making her way to where the sort of the rust was wafting to, like making her way to like the, I guess, the heart of it.
Yeah. And so it leads to the same like supply closet that you saw before. Well, or where that door would be, right? And hacking your way through, like you can hack away the rust and find a doorway inside.
Yeah, as she's hacking, I'll go, well, I'm not going after it by myself, and I can't very well leave you 3 without me. Very well, we'll stay here and track her down again later if she did escape.
So, what you see inside the little closet is like the rest of the room. Like the walls and the ceiling are covered in rust, and there's like a mound on the floor, almost like a stalagmite, basically. Like rising up, and in it there's like a twisted version of the freaking master sword, where the sword's just like sticking out there.
Nice.
Looking very clean, actually. You can see definite shapes in the like mound that it's sticking out of like a hand, and like the side of a face, kind of sculpted in rust.
Oh, hello.
I'm gonna analyze this situation.
Right.
Look at this and be like, do I think that thing's gonna like explode out and do stuff? What's the best way of annihilating this thing? It's with the aim being pry secrets.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. You're just looking close and to see.
Yeah.
There is to see.
I'm on fire apparently.
Double fucking 14.
Yeah, damn. Okay, so
Just roll 6s. The
Yeah.
game sucks.
3 questions.
Yeah. What seems to be the safest path forward?
Safest path forward would be leaving and not touching it.
Okay. As expected. What's about to happen?
I mean, Blair's definitely not about to leave. No. What's about to happen is that it is about to try to ensnare a new wielder.
And what here could be useful to me?
You see that there's an inscription on the blade?
Ooh!
You can only see about half of it since it's stuck into the mound. But written on it, let's see here. Yes. Written on the blade is an inscription that says something like, this will be the second half of it, so it would be key. Like it would be
Key?
like it's like it's starting in the middle of a sentence, basically.
Yeah.
So it's saying like key to the impure, I suppose is the word I'm looking for. Kind of key to the impure half of all things. Bereft of none.
I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all.
Blair.
I will say nobody touch anything.
The particles of rust around it are like kind of swirling around the room, but you can still feel no wind. It's definitely really difficult to breathe.
Blair's gonna walk up to it.
It's very shiny.
It is shiny.
Yeah,
Oh.
it is very shiny indeed.
So what did the inscription say? Again, sorry?
We can see the second half, and it says, "Key to the impure half of all things, bereft of none."
Okay. So is it just like a blade that's sitting there?
Blade, handle. So it's a like straight, very like clean, thin blade, and the handle is. Actually, there wasn't a handle. Yeah, it's just the tang of it, and you can see like bits of like rotting cloth still wrapped around it, but it looks like it's kind of falling apart.
Blair's going to grab the blade.
What part of don't touch anything, and this thing mind controls you if you touch
That's right,
it?
Blair. And bring it over here. It might be worth something.
All right. So I suppose I would like you to make an overcome roll.
Okay.
Mine.
Don't say mind. Don't say mind. You're not allowed to say mind. Don't say mind.
It might be heat if you're lucky.
It's heat. It's strength of will.
Oh, good. I've at least got a +1 in heat. See, I'm going to blame this on Indigo for taking the good rolls.
Oh yeah, definitely Indigo's fault when he said don't touch anything, and then you touched it.
I'm sorry, the person who took 2 14s.
I'm sorry, person who touched the thing, who made a roll they didn't have to make.
I'm sorry that I've got -1 intelligence.
-1 hearing, apparently.
you suddenly understand.
Understand?
Yeah, I mean, the whole reason that you keep getting injured so much is that these three are intentionally sabotaging you.
I mean, I knew that.
Yeah, I mean, they really want you dead. You're just here to be a meat shield for them.
Well, she's not wrong.
I mean, now that you've taken the sword,
Blair knows this.
now that you've taken the sword, well, you might gain enough power that they find you a threat. So I think you'd best strike out now.
Oh, so I have to strike?
Well, you can't distinguish friend from foe. That's the thing that you just got.
We previously established that I'm not her friend, though. So.
Yeah, like that. None of these people are my friend anyway, apart from Hilda, and even then, Hilda's a sketch.
Companions, fellow travelers.
Can we even call them a companion? Companion usually like a coincidentally. speak
We've
friendly.
definitely travelled together, though, so he's got to say.
So the specific of this is the. Yes.
Well,
in
Blair
fact-
would.
So yeah,
friend.
you're unable to distinguish friend from foe until aided by an ally.
Okay.
So Blair, you're about to be attacked by Master Indigo, standing behind you and trying to take this sword away from you, like the jealous, evil person that he is.
I'm gonna vault off his head,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna land at the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
I was say, no, you don't. This is mine. It belongs to me. Go away
Yeah.
with your filthy little skull hands, you weird
Hilda, you
creepo.
see Blair vaulting out, and she holds this incredibly shiny sword.
It's
glaring and stuff. Definitely not made out of a normal metal.
Yeah, I know. It must be worth like a considerable amount.
Yeah, definitely.
I did say before we rewound time that it was worth a lot of money to trick you into helping.
Yeah.
Hilda, don't look at me like that. Give that crying eye away from me. I knew you didn't care about me. I know you just wanted the sword, you weird creep
Blair,
trick
you see
demon.
Hilda reach for her book. She's about to cast a spell at you. What do you
I
do?
immediately dash towards her and I go to like stab her with the blade.
Alright. Roll a clumsy reach heaven through violence roll.
It's broken because it's
Is it broken or is it clumsy? I don't.
broken against another player. I remember that.
Okay, so yeah, roll a broken one.
I can still follow Master Indigo's lesson he gave me earlier, can't I?
I think so, yeah. What was the lesson?
Show no mercy.
Show no mercy.
Okay, yeah.
Wow, what a good lesson you got there, man.
10,
I
so
mean, it was a
that's
really good one.
That's 3 damage to you.
Yeah, that's
3 damage.
So I need to see if you're reeling.
Yeah.
Because it's a
No,
forceful attack,
I will.
so
I will
you're-
die from that. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna spin the wheel, fucker. Watch me.
Oh no! Again!
You? No, this is your fault.
It's not my fault.
It's your fault.
How is it my fault?
You picked up the obvious sword that we've gone over
Oh,
several
no, I
times.
guess-
Mind controls you if you touch it.
The sword approaching Hilda's throat. We see Hilda's eye go wide, and we see her speak the words, and everything twists and disappears. And that's the end of
Blair,
today's
the
session.
last thing you fucking see is Indigo frowning at you.
You don't have eyebrows!
You still know he's very angry.
You don't have eyebrows!
He's very angry.
I thought I was gonna have to figure out how to get Blair to take the sword, and then she just does.
No,
And
of course! Blair's fucking dumb!
Oh my
Sometimes
God.
I wonder.
So let's take a look at
Iron Star, can we just fucking kill Blair? Is that a thing we can do? Chop off
You
her
may
fucking
as
head?
well, but like,
the end of session.
attempting to kill her goes as well as you'd think.
So when you reach the end of a session, all players discard any remaining power dice. And the GM,
Yeah,
I was gonna go like discard use break dice, but then you guys just kept fucking up the important rolls, so I didn't even need to spend them. Okay, so now, as a group, answer these questions. Did we fail in some regard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely yes.
Did we expose ourselves to danger, cost, or retribution
Yeah.
through our actions?
Yes.
Yes.
Did we progress our story in a meaningful way?
Yeah.
And
I wonder, Because seeing as we erased time twice and
We
undid all
progressed
progress
this
we've
way.
made,
Did we advance Blair's destiny?
Yes.
I mean, she killed a really big thug.
Yeah.
Does that count?
I guess it's like that one scene in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon in the inn, right? So yeah, everyone marked for experience.
Oh, good. I love to never level up, so it doesn't fucking matter.
I can't exactly be blamed for this.
Picked up the fucking sword. The GM didn't even have to try.
I thought I would succeed.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
You didn't
I
think
did.
at all again.
I hoped for the best. That,
No,
like...
no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You
That's-
didn't.
Yes, I did.
Your first impulse when he said make the roll was don't make it mind. So you knew you were going to have to do a roll against a shitty stat. You actually expected the worst.
I expected the worst, and then it was heat, and I was like, good, I can succeed this one. And then I failed. And I almost killed Hilda.
So good job, everyone. You did a great job in
I'm resting
Something.
500 times next session. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, same.
I'm not going to be level 2 for 6 sessions in a fucking row. We've been able to level up every session. Like, absolutely not. Like, this is ridiculous. Imagine if we had plus. Imagine if we all had a +1 on a stat. Imagine if we all had 2 more moves. Just a thought. Just a thought.
So the only one we've not got a response from is Frederick. Frederick, how do you feel? I feel like
I don't know.
Frederick has made a permanent
I don't know.
debt and
Is
He's
Ironstar
indent
yelling
and
into the
he's
void
calm.
enough? God damn it! Again.
Yeah, basically.
That's basically his catchphrase.
I
I
am.
I just suffer people's consequences all the time.
I think this
and I
is
don't
what
think you can
comes-
resist. It's just like, yeah, you take 2 damage, but what? What?
I think that's what happens when you play the law.
I think you actually have, I think
Suffer.
you actually have a fair point. I think I've been a bit too like letting things splash onto you a bit too much. I think you actually have a fair point with that. I'm gonna be more mindful of that going forward.
Yeah.
Definitely at least allow you to roll to resist.
I done nothing wrong. I am innocent.
No, you did absolutely the thing wrong
Look,
that we established the previous session multiple times not to do, and then this session just before you did it, you shouldn't do.
I also enjoy
I mean,
how
oh.
like both spin wheels so far has been complete failures. That's really
It's almost as if that's the intended
Yeah.
mechanic.
Yeah, it's almost as if that's how everybody expected that to work and went, oh no, Mons has picked that character when he picked them.
look.
so.
I'm sorry for both my character being a complete idiot and me being a complete idiot.
No, it's fine. I just am very annoyed.
No, that's you're fair to be annoyed. My character's stupid and does things without thinking.
She does things arbitrarily.
You should,
Yeah.
you should have tempted her with a nice treat, like, here, Blair, if you don't touch it, we'll give you a cookie, and that would have been her.
This sounds like victim blaming to me.
But to
Yeah,
be fair,
yeah.
like Hilda's plan to get the sword was make Hilda like it's obviously really bad, so Black can take the sword and then I'll take it later.
So in any case, thanks to everyone for watching, and thanks for everyone for playing. And we'll get back to this silly bullshit next week. And we'll see how you'll make your situation even worse.
Can't wait to be on a rickshaw again.
Maybe you wouldn't have been a rickshaw this time, you'll be in the small room this time, and I'll be on the rickshaw.
Fuck it, I'm picking up the sword and killing myself.
Goodbye.
Hashtag Blair done nothing wrong.